Hi guys, how you all doing? Welcome to Gers TV.
Guys, welcome along to Gers TV. Another week, another show.
There you go. He's back, guys.
We're back on.
Back on. Out the collection. We're back.
Hi guys, so you've seen the wee tribute there, and a few people have mentioned it already. Today's show is dedicated to a guy I knew quite well, Kenny knew him better, but and the two is a part of the family. It's to Ralph. Ralph Dot. Good loyalist family and a good guy that passed away. And the funeral was last week. So it's dedicated to Ralph.
One of the best painting decorators you ever meet in your life.
So guys, we're going to have the usual show. It's going to be, it's all about the Rangers. We're going to do the likes, shares and stuff and all that first, Kenny.
Aye guys, if you'd like to just share us on our Rangers pages and groups as much as you can. Share us away, get us out there guys, we appreciate it.
More so this week guys, if we can, we want to practice, we want to focus on YouTube and groups. If we can do the group pages and the YouTube, because we need to start getting to the YouTube bigger, but we're struggling with that one, but everything else is getting massive. So it's all good, and let us know you can hear us with all thumbs up as well. So a wee reminder, Sandra's here as well, you can't see her, but she's in the background.
I'm here.
So it's sort of happening. Before I start guys, I've got a wee shout out here, it's not a good shout out, but it's a wee message I want to send out to my pal and their family, right, so I'll be quick with this one. It's a tragic event that took place at the weekend guys. So, just basically, the Gers TV and myself, Sandra, Davey, Kenny and Gers TV, our thoughts and condolences with Liam Henry Barrafield, 18 years old, young boy, passed away at the weekend. He's Stephanie's cousin, Stephanie and Gary, big supporters of the channel and good pals of mine, and it's just to let you know that our thoughts are with the family for the tragic incident. My thoughts are with these guys, alright? That's why I've got the phone, I don't normally have the phone anymore. So the thoughts are out with Stephanie and Gary and all the family.
Yep, definitely.
Alright.
Just a wee check guys, if you can hear us okay, a lot of people say I'm a wee bit low, let us know what's happening there. Mike's on it, was all set up. So let us know what's happening there guys, if you can post it in the comments please.
Aye guys, I mean there's loads and loads we're going to talk about. We're going to be talking about the game in Switzerland. I'm trying to actually, just going to check a text. I've got 3 boys for Switzerland commenting now about they might be able to phone us up. There's the Bern Rangers Supporters Club. I want one of my phone, if it's possible. A few people saying they can't get a link. John Kiernan, I don't know if he's on it or not. Is John on yet? A few people saying they're not getting a link, but I think it's because we just started a minute late. It's not on YouTube.
Not on YouTube.
Right, so maybe that'll be a bit of a stream on
Right,
it.
okay.
Give us 2 seconds guys, we'll have it on YouTube.
Start it now.
And give us a thumbs up. Will I check it on mine? No, I'll take forever, I'll just let the punter show us it's working.
The mic issues.
Aye.
Is that it, guys?
Guys, can you hear us now? 1, 2, back to you. You must hear us now.
Should be alright in a second. Let us know we're on the both.
Let us know what's happening there. Hi guys, as I say, keep sharing the way, put us out there on every Rangers group you can, any Rangers page you can. That's what it's all about guys, get us out there, get the numbers up and get a good chat tonight.
Aye, so a few people say can't hear us, just double check, can you still not hear us or can you hear us now? We'll have this sorted in a few secs.
Turn up the mics.
Aye,
Everything's
cool.
on, everything's on, it
Everything's
should
on
be.
guys, so we'll get this sorted in a wee minute. Mine's is up full, I'm alright, you know, mine's is alright. Yeah, yours up full, just wait, there's a wee twist on it sometimes. I don't have a look right.
You're really low, Kenny.
Right, how's it guys? We'll sort this in a wee second. I've messed about with some if what happens there.
Can't hear, sound still low, Kenny.
Still low.
I don't know what's happening.
Just want to sort something Kenny's in a minute, just right.
We'll get that sorted in a wee.
You're blue in here.
Try that, try Kenny's now, right?
Right guys, this happened a couple of weeks ago and it was just a slight hitch. Is that better now? That's better.
It's just,
So it's too
That's
tight.
it.
aye, it's just,
Aye.
I've got to play these.
Thank you guys.
Perfect.
He's playing with my wire. He's not pulling my wire. He's playing with my wire.
I still think there's something wrong with the YouTube because it's not coming up as it usually does, the side.
Is it see bit say streamer down at the left?
A lot of people say they can't see us on YouTube.
Aye, because our new program download, the program downloaded itself, or uploaded, what do you call it, an upgrade.
Aye.
So we're just fixing it now on YouTube.
So guys, where you're all from, post away where you're all watching from, so we know, get a rough idea who's where. Normally get loads of people from Australia, Canada, or other place. Post away. Just to see where you are all watching from.
See that,
Really do appreciate it.
just that YouTube.
I'm glad you can hear me now.
Is that it?
I think so. I think that's the way I know how to do it. It looks like that's it. Right, I think we'll go to YouTube Salty, we'll find out in a minute.
Sounds better.
Sounds better. We can hear Kenny, we can hear Sandra as well.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear Sandra alright?
We're checking in for everywhere now. Mary Hill, Jersey.
Yep.
Jersey.
Loyal has
Brilliant.
Mary Hill.
Blantyre.
Good afternoon, Marion.
So loads and loads to talk about. We're going to hopefully get some boys from Switzerland to phone up, or one of them at least, and give us a wee update on the young boys game. I'm flying out tomorrow.
You're going tomorrow, aren't you?
Aye.
Should be good.
It should be good. I've only ever been to the Swiss Alps when I've been going to European trips with Big Shooty Daniels.
Just can't find the show on YouTube, Snowing.
I'll just let it go for it now. I can't think how we get it on the now.
Maybe sort that interval, eh?
Aye, we'll get it sorted in a minute. Davey will try and fix that for us in a wee second. I'll just be a wee technical error.
Aye. No problem.
But the only time I've been to Switzerland has been with Rangers just cutting through the Swiss Alps. So I've never had a chance to go to watch Rangers in Switzerland, I can think of anyway. So I'm really looking forward to it.
A few hundred Rangers fans gone?
I think there'll be more than that. There's Rangers on, the fans are no band, remember, so it's just a case of Rangers are not taking tickets, which is different, and I've done that gesture where I agree with it, I know it's happened, but what we'll do now is just go and enjoy the football.
And on to that subject, I heard a few of the young boy of Bern players are out injured. Maybe four or three of the key players, I believe.
Aye, well, they've not been that great a form either, and correct me if I'm wrong if anybody watches the Swiss League. John Keelan's put one up there. Aye, I think it's on now. John Keelan says to me a while, Sandra, so it must be on. Aye, so I think we're back on YouTube now. From what I know, where the young boys, they get beat 1-0 with Porto, right? So
2-1?
Sorry, 2-1, that was in Porto.
Aye, so that's a hard game.
2-1 each draws and they win 1-0 in the league and the cup games.
But they're Swiss champions, I know.
Aye, and they're second in the league. So they're no mugs.
No, they're no mugs at all.
They're no mugs. They're just not going through a great time now, so they'll be looking for it.
We get 3 points, massive.
They'll be looking to
Massive.
us, to come back against us.
Plastic pitch.
Yeah.
Is it?
Pitch, yeah.
Aye,
Yep.
I don't do that, you're doing a bit of research here.
So, stayed off the beer for a few days and done a bit of research.
No, that's interesting. I need to start doing that. Interesting, I'm looking forward to going. Anybody that's going, let us know a message. I know Robbie will be going, he was here a minute ago.
Aye.
Robbie came on, Robbie will be leaving. Let us know how you're getting there. We're in Edinburgh at 10:30 tomorrow. So, need to watch what I'm drinking tonight. Looking forward to it, it's going to be a great time. We've got a wee announcement I'm going to do in a minute as well. But we'll give that 2 minutes.
Aye.
Go to the room,
I've got a wee announcement coming up.
I just went away off. I don't know, I'll tell you in a wee second, guys. I was
2
trying
on
to get
6.
David there.
I'll fix that first.
260 roughly.
260 people watching now. A shout out to Satty Singh. Satty Thingmaid came along. We came along to his pub, his pub, his restaurant,
His
Mr.
restaurant.
Singh's at the weekend. Satty's not been well recently, and he's back out of the hospital, but the family was there, Mark and Oleg, and they gave us a great welcome. What a curry he gets, a great night in it.
Yeah, it was
If
good.
anybody's ever interested in going along. A shout out to that boy as well. You met the boy that gave us the donation for the plant hire. Gary Reynolds from Eagle Plant Hire has given us a donation. And
So,
I met a few of the boys in Bristol as well. I need to update the names I gave you.
And-
a quid.
and guys, this is the God honest truth, right? Gary is not a fan of Glasgow Rangers, but he likes what they're doing and he's donated. That just shows you how people appreciate what they're doing. So I appreciate it, Gary. Thanks very much. And the people, at Eagle Plant.
Aye, Eagle Plant Hire, that's right next to it. And again, guys, do you know what? I was up at Toon on Saturday night with the High Cowboys, and a couple of boys came up to me that are Celtic fans, but they were telling us that they watch every day. They weren't mocking us, they were laughing.
Aye.
I'm not laughing, they're a bit of banter, but they're guys that are good guys, and obviously they know what we are and what
Aye.
we know, and our pals with Gary and things like that.
Fair play to them.
Big Sabo and all that, good guys, but I'm not laughing. They were watching it, and they watch every week. So do you know what? Some of the banter we get is good anyway. I don't
Aye.
mind.
Is?
Rather is, I don't mind any kind of slagging you're getting and all that. So remember it's the calls at the second half for the show, guys.
Yeah.
So
I
sorry,
still
Sandra,
believe it's no on YouTube. It's still no on YouTube yet, guys. So we'll need to try and fix it the second half.
YouTube
I can't do
working
nothing
now,
right now.
is?
Is it? Because
So
some
now-
names are saying no.
So,
Aye,
aye.
Dan Grant's
Right, okay, thanks, thank you. Thanks.
It's working, I think. We'll
Right,
find it.
alright then.
So the sound's alright,
Good
the
stuff.
visual's alright,
Well,
and Man United grind is crap. So I got to do it.
Hello, Donna Robertson, how are you doing?
So try to keep up everything. I'm going to check my phone, guys, because I think a couple of boys have got me tickets for Switzerland. I wanted my phone in. We've done a couple of videos that are on the page if anybody's interested. Big Mark Dingwall done some videos. He's just back from Switzerland last week, and he was doing some films to let the punters know what it's going to be like over there. Robbie's got a good point there. That the youth team are playing is at 2 o'clock. I'm going to miss that now. Just getting up the tab here. Going to bring it back down, Sandra.
Oh, sorry.
Or even do it for us, you'll see it yourself. I think you see
What
2
is it you're
o'clock.
looking for?
You'll see it, Robbie Ferguson, just 2 minutes.
Did they play at 2 o'clock?
Robbie Ferguson, see you over there, Si. Mind the Youth are playing over there 2 p.m.
Brilliant.
Right?
Aye, so I might even bring some kitty and I'm going to be interview with Robbie and get an update because I'm trying to start the Robbie's reviews. Then one of his family hadn't been well for a wee while, so I'm going to get back to him. Aye, Robbie, I'll try and get in, watch the game with you as well, and that would be good to do that. But anybody that's going to Switzerland, go and watch your kids as well, that'd be great.
The last time he played a Swiss team, I believe it was FC Zurich, wasn't it? In the mid-90s.
I remember we played Grasshoppers.
No, in fact, I tell a lie, no FC Zurich, Grasshopper Zurich, Grasshopper, a correction. And that was when I think we wore the red, the one-off strip, didn't we? Earlier. Turkey on us scored against us.
Because I remember a young boys fan, he was talking about the time they played against the Beasties, but that was Celtic, that wasn't the Grasshoppers, that was a different kind of Beastie.
And there's the Rangers news. We share your link on our page for the bus to Amsterdam. Thanks, guys.
Cheers for that, guys, and we'll try and get a wee message back to you and support you as well.
Hey, John Kieran, Simon, remember what am I donating for you to raffle?
You told me this, John, right? Let me remember what you told me what it was. Something's telling me it was a tie. Oh, my memory's terrible. You told me in the Bristol last week with a beer. And you did tell me something you've got. John, remind me what it was. It was something you've had for years. I remember. Am I allowed to mention it, John? Aye, just let me know if you want me to mention it, because you told me that we might keep it as a surprise. I remember what it is now.
Big shout to Pauline Glenn, who's watching the show.
Hi, Gers TV. Can you say hi to Kenny from Coatbridge? He's in Monklands Hospital and he's been there for 3 weeks with a throat problem. From Stuart and Coatbridge, please, that Carson's and Coatbridge are all asking for
aye, good pub as well.
Remember, they were there, my friends.
Aye, Carson's a great Rangers pub as well.
So hope you get well soon.
All the best,
Stuart Campbell.
All the best, mate. Speedy recovery.
Kenny that's in the hospital, sorry. Hope he gets well soon.
Let's hope he's watching as well.
Hope you're alright, Kenny.
So John Kiernan basically told me he's in a flute. Now, I might be wrong when I tell this story, so John will tell me if I'm wrong, but I think I'm right. John's been a pal of mine for years, and he always tells the story when he's had a few beers that he's played the flute. He's been an orangeman, 2.5 man, all that all his days. And then when he was younger, he stayed in Ulster. But he was in the film every other Saturday, I'm sure. He was in the film playing the flute. So John's going to give his flute that he's had. And I said what I would do is maybe even if we actually went back to the show, get him to play or something, we'll do a raffle prize one night. But we're getting the flute, it's an actual orange flute. John's going to do it as a raffle prize for us in the next couple of weeks. But John will confirm he was in the film every other Saturday. The one that Billy Connolly was in it.
Classic.
Hector Nichol was in it.
Yep.
All the actors were in it. It was a great film, but John was in the band playing, I'm sure. If I'm wrong, and my brother Scott's for shite. It's because he told me the story a few times, but John, I'm sure was in it. Aye, there you go, yes. He was in it. But I think he had more hair in the days. John was at the 80s or the 70s. I think it was the late 70s, but it could have been the 80s. You know the film, Sandra?
Yep,
definitely. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I watched it loads of times.
I think everybody's seen that.
Let's go down the Fiendly Alley.
Now you get the window like that.
Right.
Oh, God.
What else have we got? Hello? Am I going to go back the while? I'll take it right back because we've missed.
Aye, we've got loads. Sandra's just going to quickly update because we
right back.
The balls up to start it.
Right, afternoon, Marion, Eddie Buchanan, Willie Stewart Harrison, Scott Monk McIntyre and Donna Robertson, Bill Brooks, Alan Simpson, Scott Wilson and Ian McMillan. How are you all doing? Glad you are all with us tonight. I've got Patrick McGurk, good evening for Jersey. Robbie Ferguson, Ralph will be sadly missed, thinking of Jimmy and Sadie and family.
Yep.
Aye, because we Jimmy's not been very well either in the last couple of months.
Right, Alfie Cohen Loyal reporting for duty.
Arthur Rudgy.
Yes, hello Stephen McDonald, Ronald Williamson, Billy McMenemy, Sympathy to the family, yep. It's not on YouTube, it is now.
Ah,
You've
so we'll
told
just
us
back
I
it
will
right,
go
that's
over
fine.
that, go over that fixed. Alex McCallum, Christopher Goldbeck, John Jacks, Stephen Keith. Hello guys, how yous all doing? Ronald Williamson, Billy McMenemy, Alec Kelly, Sean Maxwell, Alex McCallum. Right, we're nearly coming on.
Getting there
I
now.
had to go way back.
Make
I've
a
seen Leanne, but I don't know where it is now, because she's posted a few.
Ian McMullen's just jumped in there as well for London.
Right,
Down
so
every week.
guys, let us know what's happening there.
Did you move that?
No.
I didn't move it the first time. It moved alright.
Why did you?
Guys, can you hear us now?
Shared down Rangers pages, thanks Scott.
That's
Tired.
like 4 to 10 minutes ago.
Happened back the way, happened back the way. I ran it right back.
You'd better go on the ring.
I'm better Debbie than
Florence, if Harris said you're talking about taking the bandage off, wouldn't you put the bandage on your knee?
I took it right back. Crookston, Northern Ireland, Billy McMenemy.
Guys, aye.
Yep. Drumchapel Loyal,
Aye, see them.
Michelle Ross, Greenock. Des Grant, still can't. Ah, yeah, it's alright. Raymond Whitehead, Loyalist Knightswood. Thomas Haining, Coatbridge, Aaron Peacher, Inverness. Danny Payton, tuning in from Belfast. Leslie Wallace, West Lothian, I couldn't get that out there. Leanne Stratton, there you're there from the Netherlands.
Hi, Leanne.
Hello, how are you doing? She's posted a few, but I've caught that one. David McCorkindale, Dalmuir. Brian Dort Rocchese, Wee Davy Smith, Rutherglen, and Alice Corbett. How you all doing, guys? You can go, I'll catch back later.
Brilliant, guys. So, just to give everybody a wee update, we spoke to our parliament today. The one thing we always done in the show, and always will do, it's always about Rangers and any Rangers bars everywhere. But we're always going to be East End kind of base because we're all kind of East End boys. So we're a wee bit biased, especially when people call the Beast End, they get mixed up with the East End. And we're always saying how loyal Brighton is, how loyal Denniston is,
Yep.
and all the wee places as well, Ridley and all that. And they're great Rangers parts of the city. Right, and I'm always telling people the Loudon with support all the bars. The Loudon, I'm hoping to be doing the Robies reviews, as I said, as soon as possible again in the Loudon and Duke Street. I had a chat with the owners. Anything they want me to do to promote them, we're up today.
Mike's away again.
Try and fix it. So, whilst Kenny's doing this, for anybody that never seen the good news on Facebook last night, my pal Greg, who owns the Bristol Bar, asked me to do a wee promotion for him. I had a wee chat with him, so he put a couple of quid in the kitty for the show tonight, for the camera. I had a chat with him and he was telling me they won an award last night. So Kenny's going to show the award first of all, right? Let me see that wee bit, I'll read it out. So last night it was in, where was this? In the Marriott Hotel. So it's the Scottish Bar and Brew Awards, Monday the 30th of September 2019. And I'm not going to give you the menu, you know that. But basically there was a category for the best sports bar in Scotland.
That's right, aye. So you think of the sports bars in Scotland, and guess who won it?
The famous Bristol Bar.
Famous Bristol Bar, outstanding. Can't beat it.
The best sports bar when you think about
Best
it.
sports bar, think about any sports bar in Scotland alone, and the Bristol topped it.
So the boys won an award, the boys and lasses, loads of people. And one of the guests on one of the panel, what you saying was Nicola Sturgeon.
I've heard that she was involved in some capacity in her ongoings.
Yeah, I don't want to start rumours, but when she was drunk, she was meant to be singing the sash.
Oh well, she was.
That was the rumours I heard, right?
Give us Brexit.
We're the boys from the toll.
Brexit, she was saying that.
We're the boys from the toll.
She just wanted breakfast. Sorry.
Anyway, right, so the Bristol Bar, we've had a wee affiliation move for day one, and with the old days of the Gers TV when I started it, and just as pals as well, and my Lodge LOL 214 have always been backing them as well. So Greg wrote a wee speech because he's too shy to do it himself. I asked Greg to do it when he was showing off the award. Show him award.
There's a award here, guys.
Put it up.
Your two mics, there's something wrong with your two mics.
I'm going to come up
Two
there.
mics.
Yep.
That's the award there.
and they've given us a night to show to you guys in the Gers TV.
Right, so I'm going to do the wee statement out. Everybody, it sounds not too good.
Yep.
I think it's Kenny's one. Right, is mine alright now, guys? I want to read this wee statement out because it's to all the punters that have supported the pub and everything else. The Bristol Bar announcement for the Gers TV. Now, this was going to be Greg doing this, but he's too shy, he said. The Bristol Bar would like to thank the Gers TV and ask us to pass on our thanks to everyone who nominated us and voted us for us running up to the Brew and the Bar Awards 2019 presentation dinner last night. We are delighted to be crowned Sports Bar of the Year 2019, and we fought off some great sports bars throughout Scotland in our category. We'd like to dedicate this award to all our loyal customers, both past and present, and also to our absent friends, our special absent friends. A big thanks is also extended to all the management and staff, both past and present, which is very important with this award, who have worked hard throughout the years to get us to where we are today. Apologies for not being able to come on the show personally, and thanks to the Gers TV for taking time to read out the announcement this evening. We can now confirm we are already hard at work for the coming year with some massive events and displays planned, and we look forward to working alongside Si Carey, Sandra and Davey at the Gers TV in the coming years. A massive thank from Greg and all the team at the Bristol Bar. We are the people.
Fantastic.
Very nice.
Guys, honestly.
So first time we'll put this away. Look where you put it. You still look after it.
I held that way second.
I know, we need to put it away now.
There we go, guys. I'm not the shakes, so it's not going to smash.
Give me the clumsy in me, right? So the Bristol, they won the award. They gave us it tonight to put to display. Anybody that's involved, that's what it was for, right? So I actually met with Greg the day I have a chat with him, and he's got a big event coming up that the punters will love, and the Gers TV is going to support it, and I think we're going to be doing it live. There'll be more news in the next 2 weeks. Okay? Can't talk about it now because it's not organised, but it's going to be something that you'll be able to watch anywhere in the world live, and it's going to be a great tribute. That's all I can say to now. So well done to Gers TV, well done to all the staff.
Yours is under your shirt, that's how. Yours and your shirt's bending near the top of your mic.
What's wrong with it?
They can't hear you.
But I've seen it's alright.
Look, it's size too low.
Alright, okay. Not because I was drunk now. Right. So I'll fix that in a minute. I'm doing too many things. I'm trying to multitask. So, the Bristol won the award, guys. So see if you've never been in Duke Street, you've got the Alley Bar, right? Rangers Pub. The Loudon Tavern, Rangers Pub. The Bristol Bar, Rangers Pub. And you've got the Calvi Social Club. They'll give you a warm welcome. I'll tell you that now, guys. And anybody that ever goes to Duke Street normally does a wee tour if you've not been to one or two of them. And they've all got Rangers supporters clubs leaving for them, and they're all well run. You guarantee a good welcome. But well done, you loyal Duke Streeter and the Bristol Bar.
Aye, great, fantastic, guys. Brilliant. Keep up the good work.
Yep.
Bigger and better.
Hold on a minute, Hector Nicol was not in the...
He was just in
Just on
a
our
boys
Saturday. Was
with
Hector
Frankie
Nicol on the
Miller.
bus? I'm sure Hector Nicol was on the bus, and he makes a joke about the bus driver being a pate.
Aye, the drunk guy in the bus.
Aye, the old drunk guy in the bus says,
Aye.
the driver's a pate before he goes to the work in the morning. I'm sure that's Hector Nicol if I'm right, fair enough. Debate that one, but I'm sure that was Hector Nicol if no, it was a... Oh, I could be wrong with that then, but deck 2222222
I know.
saying I'm wrong. So who was it then? It was an old guy on the bus, and they're going to the walk in the morning, and he's playing the dummy drums and that, he's getting ready. I'm sure that was your man. Kenny, just need to double check your mic. We need to maybe get our box. We'll grab on our box in a minute.
Frustrating.
I need to change it, guys.
Well done to the Crystal Bar, something's right to me in the Bristol. Sounds like a gay bar.
Let me know what's going on there.
Aye, so just laughing, somebody's mistyped that, they've wrote the Crystal Bar. It's the Bristol Bar.
The Crystal
That's,
Bar.
it sounds like one of the gay bar, doesn't it?
Aye, the Crystal Bar. Hello.
And if anybody's not been to Duke Street, you get a crack welcome. Do you know what people are always forever talking about? How I've heard people say they come to Duke Street and it's a bit rough
Right,
and
try
all
that
that. It's
one.
no.
Sorry, guys.
Aye, it's fine, just dive in. Everybody's seen Sandra before, so don't worry.
Right.
We're just doing a wee mic swap here. Aye, so where we're at, they won the award, fantastic. Now, another pub I want to get a wee plug
just
to in a
plug
minute.
that one
I'll just
into
wait till
that.
we fix this. Guys, a wee reminder,
Don't
see
get too
anybody
tight.
that's got a Rangers bar,
Right, try that.
a Rangers club, a supporters bus. No cliques on the show, we'll back everybody up. And anybody if you tell us something.
Right, how's that, guys? Is that any better? Let us know.
Can you hear him?
Can you hear us now?
Kenny and Mike's come to
Aye, is that his
see
old
us
mic
all
in his
back.
ear?
That is old one. That's old one. Let us know if you can hear us now. Give us a thumbs up. We've changed the technology.
Just talk talking a minute.
It should be alright now, guys. That's a new setup. We're bringing our new backup system, so it should be alright. Perfect.
That's
Yeah,
it.
like
Patrick,
Sandra.
sorted, Kenny. You can hear me now.
Just fixed it.
There
Brilliant.
you go, Sandra the techie woman.
We's lip leading a wee minute ago.
Told me everything I know.
We's lip reading a wee minute ago with me. Loud and clear, bro. I'm not going to move now. I'm just going to leave it right here. I'm not going to touch anything.
The comments are going to know how many more than
You can hear me. Indeed, double vision.
It's all game alive now.
Brilliant.
Oh, I love it. Better, guys. Right,
Thank God for
everybody
that.
go to drink, so even if it's ginger iron brew, if you don't drink, hope you've all got a wee drink or something.
Aye.
Right, so, we had been actual Novo on the show 2 weeks ago.
Right, aye.
And it's a
3
wee-
weeks, yeah.
3 weeks ago, and we decided after the shows a wee thank you to him when we do the Christmas night out, we're going to do in there. All the team agreed on it, and it's a nice wee way to thank Nacho.
Aye.
I spoke to Greg as well, he's not enough for it like that, because at the end of the day I want to buy different bars. So it's going to be on Friday the 6th of December.
That's right.
We play Livingston on the Saturday,
No,
Ross County.
Ross County.
Ross County on the Saturday at Ibrox, and it's giving people plenty of notice to come. Get a line. I think it's a £5 a ticket, we've not confirmed that yet.
Right, aye.
The reason that it's going to be is we're just going to have the one charity every year, and we maybe change it every year, but we're only going to have one charity because it's easier for us to be able to tell you what it is. So we're just going to keep the money for we're going to raise the money for the sick kids.
I've
Change their name now, it's not the sick kids, it's something else, but it's for kids.
aye. We done it not that long ago, and it was last minute stuff, and we raised over £1,000. Last minute stuff.
And the reason we want to do it with him is we've already done one, keep it going where it was in now, so it's easy to organise.
No, definitely.
But the lassie said to us if we told them that they like a good old knees up, and if the Rangers tunes are no behind.
Aye.
So we can get some of them aligned, and we'll just raise some money for the sick kids. So Natural's Pub, it's in Paisley Road West, next to the Grand Old Opry, and it'll be a £5 a ticket, hopefully.
So how are we going to go about the tickets? How do they know?
We'll
to
plan
do
that
it?
this week. I'm going to have a poster made this week, and we'll start selling tickets for people
Right,
to come
okay.
along. I
Right.
want to make it easy so people
And can
can
they
come.
message the page, you get
Yeah,
a
aye.
ticket?
They'll message your page, but we'll probably do something where make it easy, so because we don't want too many things to get mixed up.
Uh-huh.
We can't multitask. But there'll be plenty. We'll do something to organise it so it's a page or a way of just spacing in
Put
for
their
it.
name, yeah, aye.
And we'll buy Ibrox for tickets as well.
Right, okay.
Natural's going to give me turn at it. I'll try and get another player, an ex-player or something.
Aye.
No guarantee. It'll be all about the Rangers guys, and anybody that watches the show and wants to come along and donate to it or anything.
Aye, come along, be good. But always a good night. And Naturals.
Aye, well, it was something different. And as I said, we're going to be working closely with the Bristol Bar with another event coming up soon before that. But it's no booked yet. I was with Greg this morning organising it. So lots happening, guys. But if there's any other places, we've got an invite to go to where is it, Annan? The boys I met them a couple of weeks ago. I forgot the name of the club now. It's in Nits Valley.
Nits Valley.
Nith Valley.
Aye, that's where the boy.
So if you give me a shout, aye. I want to give you tribute to the guys. I know them really well.
Aye.
I met them a couple of weeks ago at one of the dinners, and I know them anyway. But they said to me that they'll give us a chance to come out and go to a game with them. So
That'd
that's
be good.
something I want to do, and maybe do a wee stream for the pub.
Aye.
So we're going to do that, and we're also waiting on. We're just waiting on the Agnes sober nothing.
St Andrews, the vodka loyal.
And we'll be, and after that we'll be able to start going every now and again to different Rangers supporters bars or whatever and supporting them.
Aye. You know, there's loads out there, and we like to support every one of them, let's be
She's a
fair.
good story, that flies a pain in the arse, I'm telling you.
Aye.
See before I forget, Andrew Graham and Air, can you contact the page and leave your details? Because you've actually won a signed photo of Novo, but we don't have your post details. So if you can contact the page, you phoned last week, and it wasn't that you went off your phone last week, I realised it was you. So if you can contact the page, leave a message with your address and I'll get the photo to you. So that was that.
Right, just to show you a bigger version of the stickers, a load of people are talking about them. That's the car stickers, and they've already been set out, and they've been all over Britain.
I've ordered the big ones.
But all the different sizes are ready photographs of them,
Yep.
if anybody's interested.
People say the bigger the better.
Aye, so they say, I always say one size fits all.
So the bigger ones you're going for a £5?
Aye.
And the smaller ones, the new, if they want to buy them, they're $2.50.
Aye, it's $2.50.
Right,
Aye,
okay.
or a donation. If somebody
Right.
donates it, if somebody gives a private donation, they get that as well.
Yeah.
We'll send them out. So that's it. Look, we're going to have a couple of them ways in Switzerland, the Mora, on Thursday as well. So we've got it made up. It's just a wee bit of promoting the show. We're unofficial. A few people, we try to explain it. People are watching, they've just started watching us and they think it's all official and all that. We're getting babied and swearing and all that. And they're like, Rangers are going that sort of thing. It's just a bit of a laugh, guys. It's a way of promoting the club. So we remind them to go to Switzerland. You can get to watch the Rangers youth team playing at 2 o'clock over there. That'll be great if a lot of bears turn up for that, because there's going to be a couple hundred there anyway.
Aye. Rangers official has no took any tickets. That doesn't mean there's not going to be any bears out there.
Yeah.
As you see, a lot of people are going there, making their own way over
Definitely,
and going to the game, so should be good, should be interesting.
Aye, so they I think he's meaning the posters, he's meaning the stickers. They're just bigger stickers, there's no posters. They're just bigger stickers for the Gers TV ones we made.
I just seen Jim saying, can someone tell me how many nights and what times you'll be live from? So it's every Tuesday 8:30 on YouTube and Facebook.
Aye, that's it. Every Tuesday doesn't change. As well as that, I'm just trying to see if we missed them do it. I think a few people are saying I'm wrong. I think they're saying I'm wrong that Hector Nicol was
Yep, they were saying that.
Who was the old guy?
Back the way.
Aye, somebody, never mind if I'm wrong then.
Just another Saturday is the link. No Hector Nicol.
So who's the old guy on the bus? Because he must have been... You know the scene?
I know you're talking about a guy, I think the guy sitting and he comes up the stairs with his Bond uniform on.
Aye.
And he's at the bus conductor comes and goes, away you go, you
That's it,
aye.
Drivers are paid. And I'm sure I was saying Robbie must know, Robbie Ferguson's watching this, he'll be laughing knowing who has no telling, is it?
Coffee, I see you, I've sent your sticker the day, you'll have your sticker maybe tomorrow, the next day, it's posted anyway. You and after
Aye, I'm interested what we're talking about, there's a wee thing on the message there. But I don't know if it's just a rumour if the boy Fairley Galaxy is getting involved as if he was here for an interview.
I was in the...
imagine it was an interview, but they're quite they've done well. The American League's got massive.
Gerard played for LA Galaxy,
Aye,
so maybe something to do with that. Maybe,
makes sense.
maybe he's just watching us for now because he's out here. But it was interesting. I seen that the other day.
Guys, I'll let you update that in a minute when we get this.
And there's talks about Ryan Jack being called back up to the Scotland squad.
There is. Aye, hopefully, doesn't he?
I don't want. I'm playing for Scotland.
Fanny McGoldrick with his Doug Pengus, who used to go to all the Rangers home games.
No.
No.
I thought he says he's Doug and he's Penguin. That was
Pengus.
Pengus.
Something me and Scott were talking about recently, right? And I've got a bad feeling, man, they'll maybe pass away or what now, I hope no. And the two twin sisters, old grannies. They used to see them in the Paisley Road West.
Aye, with the Union Jacks.
The Union Jacks, they used to have the masks. And they'd all the Rangers colours on. Every orange walk, every game.
It's true.
Anything, you seen the two old grannies.
I've not seen them in a couple of few years anyway.
Two twin sisters. You seen them, they were brilliant. I remember somebody picked them up one each. Picked them right up. They always in the shell suits and all that. Can't wait to Rotterdam, Leanne,
It should be good. Bus is filling up, guys.
I've got
Still
messages
got
to...
spaces on it, Ken.
Still get spaces in the bus. A lot of people's put their name down, they'll get back to me. So unfortunately, the ones that's not get back to me at all, I need to take his off the list because there will be people wanting on. So the guys, I'll take this time just to say this. If you want on the bus, let us know. You need to pay a deposit, non-refundable, because as you know, we'll put a pocket and need the bus to run. So let us know, guys. Give us a PM on the page or contact me personally.
But leaving for Duke Street. So
leaving for Duke Street.
You get a chance against some of the pubs we mentioned.
5 o'clock the bus leaves, so because you can take the full day off and come down here for 1 o'clock, sample the Duke Street's attractions. You know what I mean?
Have you done on Menars? That'll be good.
Aye. Go to Ziggy's along the road for your fags and your carry out.
Aye, Ziggy's concert was last week. Ziggy, the Asian guys down the road there, and I don't even know if they're Asian guys, I just see that. They're looking at guys that own the shop down the road, they're cracking guys, they give us beers and everything. They're watching us in our shop. So it's sort of happening, guys.
Aye, excellent.
Right, just another Saturday as a play for today. BBC about the Orange Walk culture transmitted 7th of November 1975. It was directed by John Mackenzie and stars John Morrison and Billy Connolly.
That's not exactly factually true because it also stars John Kieran. John Kieran, who watches the show, who's been texting in all day, he's got a flute and he played in it. You might have only seen the back of his head for 10 seconds, but our John, who's a Gers TV regular, is also wanting his name beside Billy Connolly. It's only fair. It's only fair. He was in the Bond What was the name of the band again? Was it at Muirhead?
With the left from Mary Hall's Halls.
I think it was called the Muirhead.
It was, I think I'm sure it was. Aye. Sure it was.
Crazy, what was a funny film, I just so was.
I always remember the bit in the pub where Billy Collins like, listen, he said, hey, I'm going to knife you or something. Remember, like, here, nobody's getting knifed here, pal, remember?
Aye.
The banter's brilliant. See me shouting at the bar, hello, for a beer, remember? What did he say, drink? Was it drink? Drink?
What does MC stand for? What does MD stand for? More drink.
More drink.
It's just a funny film, man. Funny. Somebody gave it, who did we meet in the pub, right? Me and you met somebody in the pub and they asked us to put a message. And I met them and I sent you a message because we keep forgetting to send a message out to somebody. So I tell you to remember.
Oh, dear me, it'll come back to me. Come back to me.
Remember I said somebody sent us a message to be read out because we keep forgetting.
No.
Oh no, it's going to annoy me. I know, but
it's on my group chat. It's somebody that we went to give a quite important message.
Oh no, one of the messages, Alex. It's to David. Aye, Somerset, pub in Somerset, Rangers Bar. That's it.
So Alex, is Alex Robson?
That's terrible, yes. Mate. Aye.
So Alex Robson drinks in the Bristol. Again, a Duke Street guy. Duke Street man. Right. So what is happening is I'm assuming he's a joiner. He looks like a joiner. Not that way you know somebody like 20 years, you never ask him what they do, but he's either a joiner or a builder or something.
He stays down there.
He's a grafter, right? He stays down there Monday to Friday when he's working.
Aye.
So he started getting the sash bashes going in the pub in Somerset. And he told us, when you find the name of the pub, he's told us where he's working, because the boys all watch the show now. And he's told us the name of the pub. They've got the Union Jack suit, they've got all the platoon, the Bobby Parts and everything. They've got all the tunes.
50 strong Rangers men.
And a lot of them are English
down there,
boys.
and they love us.
And they've started watching us, so anybody in Somerset will tell you the name of the pub later on.
Aye.
Every Rangers game gets it on for them.
Aye. And it's getting bigger and stronger. So if you're around that neck of the woods, we'll get the name of the pub pop in. Because everybody looks for a Rangers pub when you're away.
I'll put it on that wee list, I'll remember.
Good evening at the Royalty Bar, Mary Hill. They share our pages a lot and they promote entertainment after and before the games. So
good
hello
pub.
there.
Good pub.
Hello there, the Royalty Bar.
Good pub in Mary Hill.
Aye, good pub, loads of gigs in it.
Lee Puddlechucker Kelly is watching from Darlington in England.
Darlington?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Scott Mackenzie in Redcar.
I'm not
Thomas
going to
Jones, West Lothian.
I'm going to find the name of the pub now, so remember.
Oh, Marion sweating, she needs the rain.
You're in is it Canada?
No, Texas.
Texas, that's sorry, I get mixed up. Texas, that's right.
In Texas.
Showing off now with the warm weather out there. We're sitting here, but it's not cold here, but it's not that great.
It's not cold, but
it's no nice either.
You know, you can never.
There we go. Where are we? Willie Ramsey, Bells Hill, how are you doing?
Willie, how we doing?
Shot in Sandbank Street, Mary Hill.
That's right.
I think the leader of the band was Bobby the Barman of Still Game.
Well, what are we saying?
That was Jake for Carrick Fergus.
Aye.
Bobby the Barman, but
Aye, shot.
But he was the leader of the band.
Well, John Kiernan leaves in the band.
But that's interesting to know.
It was also shot in Kelvin Grove Park.
That's right. That's right. When they all went back.
Bobby the Barman. You see, I'm sure John told me a story about Bobby the Barman last week. I know we were having a drink.
But Troy?
Aye, the youth game, by the way, is getting played at the Sports Plaza, Wyler, 2 p.m. Bern. I'll be putting that up later on again. So Roby's giving you the update when it's getting played at the Sports Plaza. Sorry, the Sports Plaza. Right. John Kiernan sent us a picture of his flute. I've got a flute.
Alex Kelly's showing off 28 degrees in Lanzarote.
28 degrees in Lanzarote.
It's 28 degrees in here, but it's because Si's got the heating on.
Robert McLean watching for shots. How you doing? Ian Taylor, Essex.
I know this is ignorant, but I want to know his name in this pub.
Billy Fletcher, Kilmarnock. How you all doing?
Right.
Jack Hunter, Big Bella Houston Bear saying hi for Edinburgh.
How you doing, Jack? Jack on YouTube. Fantastic.
Kevin Potter said he's got his sticker in his keyring.
Brilliant.
Good, well done. That was my bit, Sandra. John Kiernan, sorry. Sorry.
We keep going the news, I need to find this.
John Morrison threw the stick in just another Saturday. Said Linda Ross. We're on to this just another Saturday.
1975 that was. That just shows you, didn't it?
Drew Marshall and Corby, how you doing? Dean McLean, Moody's Burn Loyal.
And Moody's Burn Loyal.
Yep.
I'm going to fire another story on him as well.
Hello Adam Carmichael, how are you doing? Thomas Craig for Castlemilk. Arthur Rogers says Spurs 1, Bayern Munich 3. Is it Bayern 3?
When I was in Bayern and München in Munich, who's that says that? Mark and
Jim
Ali.
Ward, Sonny Govan, how you doing?
Sonny Governor.
Patrick McGurk, 4-1.
I love no the
Ryder
shout-outs.
Govan, flute band's watching, how you doing? I like them.
Monopog.
Good band.
Great band.
Monopog.
Good band.
And then the big event a couple of weeks ago on the port, the newspaper said there was 400 strong in the band.
Yeah. Thanks. Oh, Alice Corbett, you got your natural picture and your key ring. Good. That's good. You got them.
Yeah, there's this message.
Right, Alex Gillespie, all the best for the Garden of England. Kent, how you doing?
Brilliant.
I'm not find that was a research part.
How we doing? Right,
A lot of people on YouTube, so that's good as well, guys. So it's good to
it's
good to see that.
YouTube.
It's good to see that. Facebook.
Dean McLean, Moody's Burn Loyal, how you doing? I'll go right back. Evening, guys, for Loyalist Dumbarton. That's David Stewart.
The Rock.
Yep. Billy Fletcher, Kilmarnock.
Kelly. My Billy, how we doing, mate?
Let me see. There's hundreds missed earlier. It's just it.
I need to get this message. Right?
Loads
Is it
through.
true we're looking for Shanklin? That was earlier on, wasn't it?
Here's a wee story about Shanklin, right? See, I think he's a good player, right? But you remember he's scoring goals for fun in the Championship. Nicky Clark scored goals for fun in the Championship. And he came to Rangers and he had to go
That shouldn't
in.
be a reason why he doesn't get a chance.
No, I know, but I'm just saying that I think he's a decent player. But I don't think that's the type of a squad player, maybe. But I don't think it's the type of player that we need to come in to the starting 11 right away.
I've lost that message for him now.
But there we go. How much do the stickers and key rings cost? From James Palmer. The big stickers there, so you're saying these ones here are going to be £5. £5 for these, right? So that's basically you're donating to the show and it's keeping things moving here because we've got a lot of high-tech stuff here that we need to keep up and running. You just see us, but you don't see what goes on behind the scenes.
I can't find that. I can't find the name of the pub. We'll need to remember it later.
Yeah, the second half, we'll have a wee
We'll
look.
find out because the guy's asked. He's a good guy.
I'll have a wee look at
There's loads of them all watching at the pub, so I want to give him a shout out. Right, I might have mentioned something here. I don't know if I've mentioned this when I've been talking before or something, right? But now that I've remembered that, the Buffalo Bill, have I told you that story?
Denison?
Aye, and he was a Rangers man.
Yes, that's right.
Buffalo Bill, there's a wee statue of him along the road next to the old Pally. Robbie will confirm this, right? The days of Lulu and all that, when everybody was going up the jigging night dancing, the most famous dance in the world, Pally. Buffalo Bill set his circus up years before that there, right? And when he did, there was an article in one of the papers, Scott still got it, that he was in Denison for 6 months and he was jumping about with the cowboy gear and all that, and all the Indians were drinking all the local pubs. That's probably why everybody thinks it's so crazy.
Crazy for back
and
again.
He decided he was going to go and watch football and he started to watch Rangers. It might have only been a couple of games, but Buffalo Bill was a blue nose. Honestly.
Buffalo Bill, it's all in the name, it's all in the
Team
name.
he picked, Rangers.
That's true, aye, I've heard a few stories about that.
What other team would you pick if you stayed Duke Street, do you know what I mean?
Aye, Buffalo Bill.
So next time you tell me the Bristol or Loudon's a cowboy shop.
There was a lot of Indians.
Granville Bain, a wee shout out to the Queen Street True Blues.
Great bus, aye, great bus. I know a lot of
Tam
things in
Haley
it.
Renfrew Loyal. David Leishman watching for Ellis Skillen.
Yep.
Good evening, Simon Linz. I think that
Aye,
says.
just Lynch is just back from Spain. She's
Very
getting older
good.
than me.
Wait till we see.
Tony, my 12 points go to the Gers TV. Is this a Eurovision Song Contest?
Right, Thornybank Loyal. Any reason why Sky were at Ibrox the other day?
Well, there was rumours that somebody says James McFadden was outside Ibrox getting interviewed, but yeah, whatever you hear on social media, you take it with a pinch of salt. But
Aye, well, we don't know the answer.
Aye.
Sorry.
I don't know the answer either, so I can't say.
Right, Saltcoat Protestant Boys.
Great band.
Thornybank Loyal. Linda Ross says thanks for the stickers.
I hope everybody let us know you got your stickers.
Yep,
We're going
Andy
through.
Graham. Yeah, there's been a few on the page with posting them on their cars, so they're doing
Aye.
good. They're doing good. Saltcoat Proddy Boys.
When you get me chatting, maybe even setting off, but Aberdeen game absolutely pumped them.
I need to talk about that. That was outstanding. Obviously, if you had it in the match reviews, took my part. 5 going on 6, 7, 8, 9.
And in my opinion, Rangers' best performance of the season.
A lot of people next to me saying Aberdeen were poor, but I don't go with that. I think Rangers really turned on the style.
I couldn't care less what Aberdeen was.
No, that's what I'm saying.
See
No,
when you play against us, everybody should look poor.
We turned on the style. We were good. We passed the ball about very well. all the goals were good. Ryan Jack was outstanding. Davis was outstanding. Davis for me was man of the match. We blew him off the park. Sent out a message.
I mean, the whole performance was great. The fans were great. Rangers sent a message out. But the goals, the ones that won the goals were great moves. He just loved it. Morelos' wee tricks and all that, and I thought the way Defoe finished at the end.
See, the good thing about Rangers now is we're bringing on guys like Defoe, right?
Aye.
And taking a playoff players to rest them. Defoe's came on, he's an impact. Imagine if you're an Aberdeen player, right, and maybe 10-15 minutes to go, you're knackered, right, your legs are gone, and you see Rangers make a sub, bring Defoe, and you must be saying to yourself, oh no, I'm in for an absolute shocker now.
See her 2 or 3 yards, I reckon Defoe's probably the fastest.
He's quick.
And the team.
He's quick.
Early 2 or 3 yards, and his touches, he's got fantastic.
The experience he's got is outstanding alone.
I'm laughing, big gorgeous Gary, he calls Ojo, he calls him the Black Gordon Jury.
Black Gordon Jury.
And the last time he was slagging him, he scored that goal in the year.
And final, aye.
He just called him that, and he went, the Black Gordon Jury, bang, and I was like, what are you going to see now? And the debate, I know, I'm interested in people tell me your opinion, should Tav take your penalties? Big Gary sits beside me and he's screaming, no, let Morelos hit him. I would let Tav hit him.
So would I. I mean, as I say, his conversion rate has been outstanding. He's missed that one against Feyenoord. He's like, should he take penalties? Of course he should. He's done it all last season, and his conversion rate was excellent.
A few boys get back to what I'm saying there. Honestly, I thought it was unbelievable, Defoe's goal. The way that he done the way he kept his on side, and then he could have kept his on side, and then most players would have thought they'd scored before they scored.
His awareness was clever.
And he just clapped it here. Fantastic.
Off the ball movement, watches off the ball movement. He knows how, he reads the game so well.
Aye.
And we need that, Rangers.
If anybody disagrees with us on that, I think I better go or whatever, but aye.
Right, Natalie Patterson says she met you on Saturday outside NN10. She got photos with Cyan Natural, but she's lost her Gers TV sticker. Will she get another?
Aye, that's right. I met her. I'm sure that's the girl that got a photo with my scooter.
That's right, she says she got a photo of you and Natural,
her pal was there as well.
She's lost her sticker.
And the pal didn't want a photo of me because she didn't know who I was. And I was like, that makes sense because I don't know who I am. But the pal was giving out the kisses and I never got one, so I was like, oh, man, 10 minutes and I'm famous one day. They'll want to kiss me.
Well, look, don't get me wrong, Natural Nova was stunned beside you, so tough competition.
Competition.
He was trying to kiss me. No, kids aside, I will get the sticker to you again.
You would need to get me the details.
Just send her a message. Tell the girl to send the message. I'll be sharp with her. She shouted me her. But I was one of the ones, 3 or 4 people talking in the banner.
No, Arabi's all. Plus, you had your scooter there as well. Everybody wanted to see your scooter.
I did.
Right, shout out to the office bearers and members of O'Connell and Bishop Briggs LOL32.
Brilliant, how you all doing, guys, up there?
I'm sure I met John a few times.
My man's neck of the woods.
Played for Keir Hardy in the 80s. Darn insight, right? Great memories, said John Jack. Excellent playing Stuart from the start against the Sheep. That was in
in. I like the fact that he fit in. And Catty could have took it off. Catty never took it off. He got on with it. Played fantastic.
Best game since Warsaw away, said Dean McLean.
Good shout. Aye.
Rangers demolished the Sheep. Stuart should be had a 4. Ibrox was rocking 100%.
And tell me this, anybody, I've not watched the game again, right? But surely if you give a penalty at the end there, the rules of the game state that you've got to be sent off.
Totally.
Because if, in my opinion, I know I repeat myself the other night there.
Goal chance.
But if it's a last man and it's a goal scoring opportunity and you give the penalty for the free kick, then you've got to automatically send them off, or you can't give the penalty, you can't keep them on.
No, but it was a goal scoring opportunity.
Aye, I mean, I don't get it.
Should have been off the park.
They should have been done.
And to be honest with you as well, and you agree with me, how the last 10-15 minutes or so, Aberdeen players lost the plot and they started kicking out and they were hatchet men. They couldn't handle it the way we were passing the ball about. One point where the fans were shouting, ole, ole, we were passing the ball. I can't remember who it was, but one of the Aberdeen players took out, was it Tav? Can't remember, but he took out one of their players anyway. Yeah. They couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle how good we were playing.
Loads of shit.
Loved it.
Hello, Si, and Kenny, hello, Tony Cassidy. They come up that fast.
We didn't used to be able to see them over this big massive screen, we don't see the fat faces.
Right, Thomas Jones says, I normally watch Gers TV on YouTube, but tonight I'm watching it on Facebook because I'm watching Man City game with the sound on. Hello there. Hello Graham Welsh. Hey guys, Aberdeen boss made so many excuses for a team got and beat 5-0.
Aye.
Graham Welsh.
I believe that Buffalo Bill as well was a Freemason in 1870.
They tell you that, you believe it?
I know it's on here.
You believe it?
Valley Lodge. I no listen. I should believe it because for my ma. If no, she will talk to me ever again.
Aye, well, you might be in the Masonic.
No, she probably did a wee bit of research here when she was watching.
Buffalo Bill,
Aye.
again, somebody will know who probably was a Masonic guy.
Aye, that lassie said she was beside the scooter.
Aye, no, she was talking to me, she's a nice girl.
Yep.
Try to
Tony
keep up with
Cassidy.
her.
Hello there, Susan Stratton. I know I forgot about you earlier. Sorry. I remembered. So, there we go. Man City 1-0. Thomas Jones. A big up to all the Bears at St Rollock's Bowling Club. How are you doing?
Brilliant bowling club. I'm in it quite a lot. Well, I'm not in it quite a lot, but I'm in it often enough. Big gorgeous Gary's in it all the time. I'm going to get a membership because you can get kind of membership if you don't play. I can't play bowls. Something to get the bowls, but if any of them got all the boys.
They do a lot for Help for Heroes up there as well, don't they?
They do loads. Jackie Clark runs it. If I'm right saying that, Jackie Clark runs it. All the Clarks are involved in it, but Jackie Clark runs it. A lot of the boys for the Denny Rangers flip band go in it. All the lodges all use it. It's great. It's a kind of wee unofficial Rangers bar, really.
Did Buffalo Bill no come across to Glasgow many years ago, said Alan Simpson?
That's what we're talking about.
That's what we're talking about. And he settled in Duke Street.
Yeah.
Denniston.
See Rangers, aye.
The statue.
He went to see Rangers. There's a wee statue in Duke Street now for it.
Buffalo Bill 1282 Wood Street. Says Lex.
He might have been in the messenger, you know what I mean? There's a good chance, I don't know.
It was. There you go. Exact same message my mom sent me at the age of 24. Buffalo Bill, he was now known, became a master mason at, if I'm spelling this right, Pelican Lodge. That's right. That's it.
Nebraska.
Aye, that's right.
There you go. So facts here tonight.
Your Willie is a fraud.
We're spot on tonight.
Anyone know about the Cowboys? Anyone know about Cowboys? We've got Cowboy stuff, we've got Masonic stuff, the Orange, you name it.
We need a sober more often.
Aye.
What's this week's whiskey, guys? Stuart Boyd said.
We're still on what do you call it?
Sean Maxwell's
one. I got another whiskey. My pal Angus got us a bottle of whiskey.
Sean's there.
I've not been able to get it. I've not been able to pick it up yet. Sue's got it. I need to go and get it after. And I've just been really busy. And that'll be changing. So it's that. We'll be doing that the second half of the show.
And Thomas Jones, he got his ticket yesterday for the Ibrox Legends game.
Aye, we'll do
Ibrox
promotion on
12th
that as well.
October.
Aye. Legends seems going to be a crack. I've got the line-up for Liverpool. Rangers, Albert Smalls, the usual legends into it, but it's shaping up to be a cracker, that one.
You know, see, you've got a team?
I've got the Liverpool team.
Aye, who's that?
Tell you in a wee second.
Is that the ones in red?
I hope so. Hope it is. If not, I've got problems. I know Stephen Gerrard's managing them.
I love them now, Buffalo Bill stuff.
I know, it's rapid, aye.
Google search and you'll see it. Buffalo Bills, man, in the original powdery.
El Buffalo.
The Liverpool team, right, is confirmed by Liverpool FC Legends, right? You've got Jerzy Dudek, David James, Carvalme, Jason McAteer, Daniel Agger, Phil Babb, John Anarisa, Stephen McManaman, John Aldridge, Stephen Gerrard, Ian Rush, Robbie Fowler, Lewis Garcia, Michael Owen, Vidier Smitsa, Alonso, Patrick Berger, Didier Hamann, Dirk Kuyt, Gary McAllister and Jamie Carragher. And the player manager will be... manager will be in Rush, and what did I say? And Robbie Fowler's captain.
You sure that's the team and not the squad? That's some amount of players for a
No,
team.
that will be the squad, that's the team. Oh, you're not going to play 11 players, come on. Come on, you're talking to me here.
Brilliant.
Right, Rangers win on Thursday. 2-1, McCoyston, Haitley back
Loads of predictions.
together again.
Aye, for that game, aye. Is Mark Wallace playing that many seasons?
I've not got the Rangers team yet, but I think it will be the case. It should be.
Sadly, I've not got the thing now.
Predictions and scores for Thursday against the young boys.
Aye, hard game. I'll take 2-1 Rangers. I would take if I could get, but they're not a bad team. If we beat them, I think we'll qualify because
If stats going into show,
the other team will take points off each other, which we've seen already.
look at the last campaign. The lost narrowly on Moscow. We should have got something. We drew against Villarreal.
But isn't the arse,
We
but-
drew against Villarreal. We lost narrowly to Rapid Vienna. So I think we could.
Yeah.
I think we could dare them.
Aye, that'd be good. if
I
we did
do.
that.
I do. I think if we got with the right mindset, we'll win the game.
But as I said, remember I was telling you about the Terry Hullock do. We're going to have the Bristol. We can't have it. That's cancelled now.
Right. Aye.
So I can't cancel. I get let down. The guys I got them booked.
That's right.
The boys in the Erskine appeal, and then they then let me down after I booked.
No, that's
it,
right.
then I got them booked and sorted it. So
That's right.
that's the last time we're giving anybody a phone number because I gave out in good faith and that.
That's right. Aye.
And it's a load of times people have asked me for help and I've done it.
Aye. You've done it loads of
Disappointing,
times.
But it doesn't matter. I'll move on. As long as it's still for a good cause. He's here for.
Aye.
Aye. So loads of Rangers players playing, but they're not confirmed it. That'll be good to see.
Warren Rainey says, come on the Rangers, 3-1.
Aye.
The Rangers win on Thursday, please. Elvis Brown says, Clint Hill.
Clinton Hill's playing.
Is he playing it? Is his team being announced?
I've not seen it about the
They're
team.
all having the names, so there must be them around
I was saying, I seen Clinton there. I thought you were going to say Clint Eastwood is in jersey.
Have they talked about Cowboys and all that now? Eh?
That wouldn't surprise me.
They have that plastic park.
HIV Park. Need to watch ourselves over there.
I
Jim
know.
Ford. Yeah.
We're kidding on, Jim.
I mean, there's good. It's great interaction. See the amount of people.
I know they
literally-
interact with each other.
It's the interact with each other and all that now, and that's one of the reasons we wanted to do that at Christmas night because a lot of punters will come.
I have to come look
After
at top
the
person.
press conference today is what it was. That's how the.
Right, so we must know roughly the squad in.
You talk about the night. It's good. Everybody can be in the same place. And we'll have a chat and a laugh. You know what I mean? Get to know everybody.
It's just to keep the channel getting bigger and the Rangers story getting bigger.
Will be a good night.
I hope so. Aye,
I'm looking forward to it.
Should be a laugh.
it'll be good.
And Cody McMurtry says 2-1 to Rangers.
We are the people.
Yes, we are the people. Elvis Brown said Hill, Hutton, Carlos Cuela.
Two of them playing together, aye.
Yep. Alan Hutton's playing. Phone in soon, eating a Chinese, the new John Jack.
Aye, we're doing it for the set off anyway. We know we're all starving.
Eating a Chinese.
Aye. I hope you killed him first.
I was going to say that, poor guy.
Oh aye, a big shout out to Davy McVicker, it's his
Yeah,
birthday
it's his
today.
I know, happy birthday.
Yes,
Davey.
happy birthday.
You're
to
30 again.
Davy.
Aye, and he's on his way, he's away now.
He's away to
I
work.
think you're going to put a plane in.
Yes, he was waiting in the departure lounge when we called him.
Aye, and obviously he phoned me that he was getting, now you get the search and all that, and I said, have you anything to declare? He said, I like to wear Angie's knickers. We don't mean that, we mean in your bag.
Whereas Monique, she took over the other night. Who's that?
Oh, it was the last that was on Ibrox Radio. She was a good caller.
Don't know anything about this, what's happening here, you keep it for yourself.
What's happening here? Sean Maxwell needs food too, don't we all?
It's just, no, you just no. She called in Ibrox Radio all night. She was a good caller, and everybody's something to laugh. Everybody, she was good. She was good.
Aye, Fraser, the boys asked us a few times, Fraser, just let us know when you're available. Let us know when you're available, we'll sort it. If you want to come on even next week, that'd be bang deal. We're always looking for different
But if he
ideas.
comes on next week, any guest come on, they need to bring something to the studio.
Put the guy under pressure.
No, I need to put him under pressure. Fraser, I'm an honest guy. You can't come in here empty-handed, mate.
No, welcome, just
Shut
give us
up.
a shout, Fraser, and let us know we'll do it, we'll get you on. Aye, that's a good shout.
Aye.
And I guess I'll get, because people like to put faces, names to the faces and all that, and then let him get some of the dairy, some of the slang that we get after the show when it's finished.
Aye.
Sandra knows what I'm talking about.
And Monique, when she called Ibrox Radio night, was she first time she came on the show, she's like, I had a date tonight with an Italian guy, and that was how it all kicked off. That was Amaruso, and then it was just all banter. It was good. So there we go. If you're watching the night, hello, and give us a call the second part of the show if
She
you
was
want.
on a date with Amo and a big Italian, right? It's not happening here. Big Amaruso probably watches this, you know.
I know.
And I think he's getting married there recently, didn't he? This is only allegedly, right? Didn't happen.
Women are gutted. They are. Every woman that loves Amaruso are sitting going, they turn my phone off.
Loads of messages.
Robert MacArthur, good evening Kenny, Si and Sandra, hope you are all
good
well,
Bristol man.
besties. Yes, hello there, how are you doing?
They were all good.
Yep. Fraser Clark, whiskey phone in shortly.
Whiskey. I'm not touching it.
We'll do the whiskey to sign off for the show and we'll get the phone in started as well.
Lex,
We're only doing a 5-minute break innit? I think it'll be...
Yeah, Lex Gillespie, great work lads. Brilliant viewing when you're sitting in digs away from home. Can you give a big shout out to the Tory Glen True Blues?
Aye.
Tory Glen boys, how we doing boys? Lex?
John Mitchell Loyal.
So I hope your what?
I got the mood in all night. I divorced the Gary Glatters then. Robert tells the world.
I know.
Aye, true, Robert was the man I thought with that. I was like, because remember I went out 3 nights in a row, these different restaurants.
Aye.
I went in and I was thinking and I was caught short in Aggie Road. I went, jeez, I'm getting the old day.
I thought he was wearing brown trousers, but wasn't it alright?
I thought with a lump in it. I never thought I was there like jazz in the bar on the way you can have a juice seat there. I'm trying to get to that Bristol Bar as quick as I could.
And needless to say, the toilet in the Bristol Bar is now out of bounds. I just,
Whiskey Loyal.
No, so I got there, I got by. I ended up Mr. Things at night. We had a wee night out or something, so I got by, I survived.
That food was nice, wasn't it? It was
That was
nice,
lovely,
yeah.
aye.
It's nice and
And I
spicy.
done it again, as we said to you, I give the hottest curry you've got. Don't know why I do these things, but...
And Kenny Marshall says when he's on to guys.
10:30.
Half 10. We're going to go for a wee break shortly, aren't we?
Aye, what time are we now? Can I see it?
250.
Aye,
5 to 10.
the next 2 minutes we'll get one. Did the videos come in, do you know?
No,
Didn't they?
no.
Right, so do you want to just do updates on the time I missed and I'll
If you
quickly
want,
check?
if you want.
Aye, I'll just quickly check because I think I've maybe got one and if I did I'll put it on.
Right, Chris Turnbull, got Gala Shields loving the patter.
Aye, can you guys...
Very good.
Par's good, that's what it's all about, mate, you know what I mean?
We'll just do a wee quick break and let's have
Linda
it.
Ross says Brian Loudrup all day long.
Oh, a lot of women like Brian
I agree with you
Loudrup.
there, yeah, I agree with you there, Linda. Brian Loudrup, the best player ever I seen in a Rangers jersey. I was too young to see David Cooper live.
He's no changed Brian Lounge up, isn't he? No.
No,
He,
I've seen
looks the
David
same as what he
Cooper
did
live.
when I was a wee
used to
guy.
go see Rangers when David Cooper was, and he was. I loved him. I like David Cooper, definitely. Sean Maxwell, we need to go for the curry one day. Definitely. Mr. Sings is beautiful. That was a lovely meal we had. It was good.
Nice place.
Yep. Colin Fife, how you doing, lads? Anne Murphy, Fraser Clark, Lex Gillespie. Let's see. John Jack, Alexander Roger. I sent your sticker away the day also, Alexander Roger. It was you and Big Boffy I sent the day. So that's them posted, so you'll get them shortly. So Alan Simpson, you hope you're back home for the Christmas party. So do I, 'cause it's going to be a good night. So it is.
Eat yourself down.
Yep, definitely. That was just about the pitch and the plastic. Hello Elvis Brown, how are you doing? Sean Maxwell, Thomas Craig, Thomas Jones. Who else have I missed? Stuart Boyd, Alan Simpson, Thomas Jones, Tony Scott. Buffalo's still at Rangers.
Aye, well, that's true. That is true. He's definitely not a cowboy or an Indian anyway.
Yep. Tony Scott, Willie Stewart Harrison. Let me see. Deck 22222. Jack Hunter, Thomas Jones, Kenny Marshall.
How are we doing, Kenny? I was asking the other room what time we're on at 10:30. We're going to the night, guys, so don't forget to keep sharing us on all the pages and the groups. Get us out there.
If you share us on all the group pages you have, guys, just keep sharing us.
I keep sharing us, get us out there, guys, that's what it's all about.
I want to take a short of video if it came on.
No.
Big.
After whiskey, Thomas Jones says.
I'm after the whiskey.
No, I'm on the whiskey.
Size on it. Size on it.
You want a break?
Do I just continue through?
Continue
Continue through, aye.
Oh, turn the heat down. Hold on.
So when you all watching the game,
Like Alan Simpson,
Thursday.
David Cooper came down to the house to pick up his tickets from my mum. Very lucky. He was a good guy, a lovely looking guy, I know, and very
I was
fit.
going to say, everybody's more fancy David Cooper.
Oh, I think he was a lovely, honestly. I remember watching David Cooper when I was wee. Mark, it's got Stuart Wilkins. Mark Haley was my hero. Met him in the hospitality a few years ago. Keep up the good work, cracking show. Thanks very much.
I'm no Ivy. I'm just going to look for this.
Right, okay. Sean Maxwell and Rangers players on show next week? No. We don't have anybody on show next week, don't we? No.
No, I'm not want to put them on too many times because
we're going to run out of players.
People will get used to the players on and it's a fan show and it's more about the fans, but I walk by Marvin, he's confirmed he's going to do it.
Okay. Marion, yes, yours is on its way to Texas. I did post that. That's been away a week now. So you should be getting that. Hello, Alan Mackenzie T in the Bristol Bar. Hello there. Alan Simpson said our ma called him his toy boy. And he played along with that. Very good. Very good. Dylan Costello, sadly working for the game on Thursday, but hopefully they play the way they did on Saturday. Yep, definitely. Robert MacArthur, the Bristol Bar's the second home. Do you know him?
I know Robert well.
Scott was laughing, he's never heard it, he's in there than me.
Part of the furniture, Robert, so yeah.
Anne Kerr, brilliant. Love your patter, keep up the good work. Thank you, Anne. Anne Murphy's unfortunately working. Jim Ward, the goal Coop scored against Celtic at Hampden was immense.
Aye, he's talking about the Driver Cup.
Yep.
No, I think she means actually the one against Aberdeen.
Right, forgotten players start with Mark Falco. Tony Scott, I have a playing for Rangers book signed by Coops, Bobby Russell and McCoist, etc. Very good, Tony Scott.
Bobby Russell's been on the show on the phone in.
Alan Simpson, you got your key ring and your sticker. Yep, thanks. Glad you got it. Shout out to the famous, loyal 50 and Partick. That's Raymond Whitehead. How yous all doing, guys? I'm glad yous are all here. All the best from Suffolk is David Kidd.
That's a very good point that Deck 222 said. Forgotten Rangers players. That's a good topic.
Aye.
Forgotten Rangers players. Mark Falco's one of them.
Andrew Graham, I know you've not got your sticker because I don't have your address, so that's why I'm going to call you.
You're the guy we're looking for?
Yes, you're the guy we're looking for 2 weeks.
Was he appeared?
Yeah, I got him earlier.
Brilliant.
I spoke to him earlier. I'm going to try and phone him. I think it's his number I've got, so I'll try and call you.
Super
and I'll
duper.
get your address and get your stuff out to you.
I'm just trying to find this message with the pub because we did say we'd shout it tonight.
Do you want me to look in mine?
I'm nearly there. I think it was Thursday night he told us.
Deck 222. Ugliest player contenders has to be Johnny Hayes and Lee Griffiths.
Oh, that's a hard one. Hard one. Like Lee Griffiths has got a hair implant, so he's improved a wee bit. So.
Right, Tony Scott said he saw David Cooper at the Elgin. Magic. My brother was standing next to him in a pub and didn't speak to him. Right, Si, you have the biscuit.
No, I'm going to pour one. I'm just going back. I'm going to put. I'm not plugged in. No, not yet. No, I'm coming back on. I want to find this video. This. Told her. I did say.
Forgotten players. Andy Kennedy.
Aye. Goalkeeper.
Mladenovic.
Oh, Andy Kennedy was a goalkeeper.
Not exactly a forgotten player, but loved Lovenkrantz because he was always scored against the unwashed.
Paul Rideout.
Scored at the right time, all the time. Can't find the name of the pub. I've gave up, man.
Dan Egan.
Oh, I've got it on a minute.
You get it?
Right. Am I right? Can you hear me again? Just
Yeah,
make sure you can hear me.
mic on.
Aye, right. So, the message what I was saying earlier on, the boy for the Bristol. It's Alec Robson's name, is it Alec or Alex?
It's Alec. I don't know his second name, but I know it's Alec anyway.
And he's a good guy, in the apprentice boys and all that, and he does...
Been a few trips with him.
Goes to all the games, but when he's Monday to Thursday working down a building site or something down in England, and he's got all the boys on now, watching the games, alright, so he said to me, it's Somerset Loyal and Old Market, Bridgewater.
That's the one.
That's the place to be, to see the Gers in town.
Right, you've got a call through.
Right, so Bridgewater, Old Market, Bridgewater, and that's the place to be in Somerset. You'll get a welcome. I'm not plugged in yet. Kenny can go.
I don't think it is Fraser Clark.
That is Fraser Clark.
546. That's 565.
It's 565. I took it to.
Well, we can take this.
Take it?
Aye. Well, it's.
Kenny, you do what I know. I'm just kidding.
Right, we'll go. Just be ready just to cut that away. Right. Fraser, Sandra will get you on a wee second, mate. 546 will get you on. Not a problem.
His number's registered anyway.
Aye, you come up anyway, mate. So get phone in and we'll get you on. Not a problem.
546.
Yeah, he's there.
Hello.
I've not plugged up my earpiece.
How
So.
you doing, lad?
Is that
I'm not too bad. Who we got?
John Jack.
John Jack. How we doing,
Is
John?
that plugged in up here?
Not bad, mate. Alright.
Let's, how are you tonight then? Where are you watching from?
I'm watching YouTube and I had it on my phone as well.
Good stuff. Where are you calling from, mate? Airdrie, nice part of the Airdrie Loyal, superb. So, what do you think of Rangers there on at the weekend there?
Tell me this because I knew you're here, right? Ready?
Awesome. Aye. We've got you now. We're just hooking ourselves up there. So what do you make of the game at the weekend there?
Brilliant. It's a toss-up. I'd like to know your opinion. Is that the worst Aberdeen team you've seen or one of the best Rangers teams you've seen?
I didn't think they played that well, but I think Rangers played them off the park. So I would say credit goes to Rangers more than anything else.
Aye, we were brilliant. We were really good.
Just like Hibs, we blew Hibs off the park. We approached the game the way we played against Hibs.
Aye. Sandra, can you try the volume on that wee up a wee bit for us?
Aye, Rangers were brilliant. They're different class.
I think there's a wee bit of delay here when we talk, so we'll take our time here because I think there's a wee bit of delay for us to get to you.
He's fixing his YouTube. That's what he's saying, he's fixing his YouTube.
There is, mate. It's a wee
There is.
bit.
Aye, it's got, if you've got YouTube on it, you'll hear yourself twice, that's what it'll be.
I've got YouTube on and I've got my phone on.
Ah, the
I'll
phone.
have my phone on there, but
Aye.
doesn't matter. Is Si sober tonight?
Aye.
Twos are sober.
I'm away to Chipper tomorrow, so. But a wee bit sober, but.
I'm looking forward to Thursday night. I think we can beat them over there.
So do I.
We'll make myself a
It's good
force.
game.
Yeah.
A Fashy Rangers won, maybe 1-2-0.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Set us up nicely. So well, set us up nicely for the group. Won your home games, anything you get away from home's a bonus. But I fancy our chances are there. I really do.
I think it depends on how we play as well. We need to play the right format. The right format. We need to attack them. If we sit back, they'll be a lot stronger than Feyenoord were at Ibrox, and I think we need to go for it.
Aye, we can do it. Without Kent, well, obviously he's injured, but we've got a good rotation there at Rangers. Plus, same, I can't wait to the Liverpool game. That'll be some game. I want to see Gerrard playing. That man is just a genius.
It'll be good. It'll be good to see that the players on show. It should be some cracking players on show at Ibrox come the charity game.
Aye, no, I mean, see, to be fair, the Livingston game, the one at Ibrox and the one away, I was feeling a wee bit down because these things weren't going too great for us, but the spirits are back up definitely. And the European game and Aberdeen game, and everybody's feeling a wee bit more confident now. And we've got the Liverpool charity match now. We've got a wee tail between my legs again.
Aye. It's good to see Rangers under the floodlights at Ibrox in Europe again. I know we were there last season, but it's great. You know, that's the
stage Ibrox is built for.
That's where you want to be as a club like Rangers.
Yeah,
you know?
Definitely.
We've got the semi-final coming up against Hearts. I mean, we've got to win something this year. We've got to go for it this year.
To be fair, right, a lot of punters might not agree with me here. I'm glad we avoided the Mankey mob now, and we got them hopefully for the final, because up until the Aberdeen game, I felt that we were off form a wee bit, and they were on form.
Aye.
But football can change, and all of a sudden they drop points against Hibs, and we go to 5-0. But before that, and the 12 was getting made, I was happy that we avoided them to. I'd rather play in the final now, I'd be more confident.
I generally don't think that the season's going to be decided in all firms. It's going to be. I know, but what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying there as well as a whole. I think. Well, I take that back in a sense because I think Celtic will beat Hibs to go to the final. I think we will beat Hearts to go to the final.
That's what I'm saying.
So
at that point, we should have. I mean, see the new Kent and Jones are injured.
Two good players.
But Rangers are playing great, and it shows that we've got players to come in. But the bottom line is the two boys are still first team regulars if they're back. So you want, when we're playing them, we need to be full strength. No,
that I mean, Kent, 7 million. we brung him in for a good bit of money, so he's going to be a player that you want to see play week in, week out with Rangers, and he's a good asset to have. And it's once he's back.
The other thing you're not saying, the other thing is, see if they drop any more points, they'll turn on Lennon.
Young Bartley's done a great job on all that. All that's come in there.
Barker.
He looks a really good player.
Aye, a few of them have came in recently and they've proved their worth. I agree with you there. I came in and played well against, was it Livingston he came on against? But see we're talking about as well. See if we were going to go for any smaller players, just like say top up the team in the window. That boy Lyndon Dykes, that plays for
Gerard's looking at him apparently as well.
Aye, after my
January transfer window.
5 years, the first man I see it. He really does, and I like that kind of player. I like that kind of guy like that gets kind of amongst it.
We need somebody like that up front.
Aye, no, good call.
Fantastic, mate. Thanks for calling in.
One other thing, I'd just like to mention, I don't know if you heard the wee tune with Richard Love with all the great Rangers stars.
Aye, we were talking about it tonight.
He sent it to me.
I wrote that song, that's absolutely brilliant.
I was speaking to him the other night, and he messaged me right away, and he says, "Listen, Kenny," he says, "I'm not a good singer at all. So it's not about me being a good singer. So it's just a wee song I put together. I've got it here."
I should have thought about it because I spoke to Bobby Parks. I was with Bobby Parks at the weekend. And Bobby, I said to Bobby, mate, you got fancy making a wee jingle for the start of the show with all Bobby keyboards?
Right.
For a wee 2 or 3 seconds for an advert or something. And he went, yeah, you've got it mind. And then afterwards I turned down, I thought I could have gave that to him because I think I don't think the boy would have minded.
No.
And he could have gave it a belted it out and played it.
Cracking. It must have took a bit of time to put that together, and it's good.
Aye, I liked it.
He's done really well.
I think as you put yourself out there, you're always going to get somebody slagging.
You're never going to.
But I liked it, that's the way I liked it.
No, I liked it as well. Fair play to the guy. Credit where credit's due.
There's negatives everywhere, but
I know. Especially social media.
Aye, that's it. But
well, he's a good Rangers man.
That's it.
Aye, definitely.
It's heard anyway.
Aye, no, hopefully it gets heard. We'll try and, I would say, I would have said to Bobby Parks to do it, but if anybody sees it the way it's right record it, you need to get the backing track for it today.
Aye. Something at the back.
Well, Bobby's the same lodge as me.
Alright, is that Airdrie or Coatbridge? No, it's Garshee. No.
I'm Airdrie. Bobby's called the Bang Lodge.
Aye.
I don't say too much.
Aye, no, I know Bobby really well, good guy. And I think as he started all the events half and all that in the Glaswegian years ago. But aye, great call, brilliant.
Sorry mate, all the best lads, right? We are the people.
Thanks for calling in, mate. Don't be a stranger. Take care.
No problem.
See you later. Good night there, cheers out.
Aye, that's us with that.
Well, a great caller there. That's what it's all about. Guys, give us a call. Lines are open.
Yeah, Fraser Clark, I'm waiting him calling.
Can you just add that in if this, just in case you miss out there?
Yep, Fraser Clark, the lines are open, give us a call, we'll get you on.
Aye, no, that's what's happening, the phone's got to phone in.
What one? This one?
The wee macro one that says on it, macro desk. It just means if you're doing anything else I can catch your calls for you. Trying to do it now, I think you've
Elvis, I'll send you it later on, mate. I've got it in my files, but I can't get it shared on Facebook for some strange reason. I'm working on it and I'll send you the song. Elvis wanted to know if you hear the song of Richard Love.
Aye, no, just like a random, not random guy. The guy just posted up. It was good, but what I'm saying is you can't just expect somebody to sing it.
Right there,
no,
it's treble 4, I don't know who that is.
Right, I've got that now.
Right, at you?
Aye, just in case you're not on, if you want me to catch it. Aye, so who has that number's ending on that treble 4 one? Guys, we don't take calls when we listen to a number. There's a chance you put up a list out there, mate, whoever it is, but we need to make sure we know who it is.
Last 3 digits, guys, we'll get you on.
How's that way?
John Kieran says, Simon Kenny, you going for a beer? We'll get that flicked to you as soon as possible. Thanks, Sandra.
Aye, no, it's John Kieran, we'll get the beer. And aye, what we'll do, John, is we'll get a drink next week. It's obviously not going to name all the pubs you drink. People like you.
Right, there's Fraser Clark.
I know how to catch up with you, mate.
Fraser.
We'll get a photograph.
Fraser, you're on. How you doing, Fraser?
How you doing, lads? Alright?
I'm not too bad, my man. Not too bad.
How's things, Fraser? You alright?
I know bad. Not what me. Yourself, Ty? You alright?
Brilliant. Aye, all looking forward to tomorrow. We trip away with the Rangers.
I can't complain, mate. I can't wait for Thursday, man. It's going to be a tough game, man. But what's your thoughts?
Well, do you know what? That's what Rangers are all about. Tough games. It's good. We've got a tough game coming up.
Aye.
Sounds
I
like
can't
that's
argue, man. But they can't send me mugs, you know what I mean? But
And they're Swiss champions, Fraser.
But do you know what? I think they've got a lot to prove because they lost the first game, so they'll have a bit between their teeth.
Saying that Kenny John Wick when he was on it, he didn't radio. I thought I've seen the highlights of the Bristol game, but they didn't look great.
Nah.
And even
They'll be home, but home advantage.
Well, the thing is, see if we win the game on Thursday, we'll be the team to beat the group.
Aye, mate, Kenny put it right. If we get 8 points, then we should be safe. Even if we finish second, I'll take that. Does that mean?
Aye, I mean, well, the thing is, you know Rangers fans are like, and I do this as well, right? We win on Thursday night, right? We lost that. That's the final. Let's book the hotels. Let's go.
We've touched on it before.
But that's how it is. It's all about being. But the club's massive, and the club thrives on these kind of events and getting to.
We spoke about it a couple of weeks ago. Me and Si spoke about it a couple of weeks ago. Rangers could be playing Barcelona in a youth camp and we expect to win. That's Rangers.
Exactly, but you seen the takes. They went over there and get pumped 7-1.
I know, that's it.
We were complaining that night, not complaining, but we went over there and get beat 2-0.
But do you know what? There's a wee bit of thing, mate. The Rangers have got a wee bit of confidence back in the team. Gerrard seems to. The Rangers team with Gerrard seems to play better in Europe than it does in Scotland.
Aye.
I would say.
There's one for you, right? When you make your Ojo's comments during the week saying that we can win the league this year, I don't. That you should, for me personally, Barry Ferguson put it correct, saying that you shouldn't commit saying that.
I never seen it.
You should keep it in house.
Aye, but you might find that he's a young boy, and you probably find because see, I don't watch a lot of Scottish media nowadays. Obviously, I'm trying to encourage people. If not watching the Gers TV, whether it's Heart and Hand, the Rangers radio, there's loads of them. Ibrox radio, there's loads. I'm not going to go into it just because I'm trying to tell you a point. But what I have found is every time they speak to Gerrard, who's a professional when it comes to the media, I try to trip him up at every comment. So he's a young boy, and you might find that that's not what he actually done. You might find they've asked him 5 questions and fired that in.
For the game.
He shouldn't have done it, but maybe he's done it whilst it's thinking there.
That's the second time he's come out and said it, you know what I mean? But he's young and immature, and he'll get it.
Aye,
no, he's back on, sorry. Aye, no, I mean, it's one of the ones. He shouldn't have said it, but there's a lot of worse things you can say. And you know what? See if the guy believes it, then it doesn't really bother me. If he's saying that.
Because we're getting 55 this year anyway, so. Okay, the weekend, I was saying that to Kenny, I was at them dropping points, and then I was going to stump the sheep.
Aye, I mean, it's all about confidence, and it's all about having a wee bit of Brazzy, as you call it.
For me though, Ojo's still got a wee bit of proof, because see the game against that mob, he was non-existent.
Oh, well, I would say he's got loads to prove, but how would you feel if they interviewed him and they said, I don't think we'll win the league? You would then go like, oh, what you want about, son?
There was something, I know you used to in the real interest in the press, but it's just because I was sitting in the barber's earlier before I got my hair cut, just for boredom, looking at the papers, and I can't remember the guy's name, but I think it might have been the son that he said that, don't quote me if I'm wrong, right, but I can't remember the guy's name, it was in the, what's it called, the fucking article, being a pundit, whatever, they said that Rangers, even if Gerrard doesn't win anything this season, it's not a failure. And you're full of shite.
Aye, I don't agree with that, but...
Let's still win the league.
We've got to win something this season, or Gerrard will wait at the season.
We need to win the league.
Gerrard didn't come to be he didn't come to be second best.
Exactly. You couldn't have called it any better. Do you know what I mean? But we'll just need to see what happens. But I've always said Gerrard's got, even if he don't win the league right, he's got to win something this season, even if it's the fucking
every Rangers manager.
Cup.
Aye, but the thing is, anybody that's a manager of Rangers, I'm expecting to win.
Exactly.
So it's a bit of a trick question for the board.
It's the big sides of Glasgow. You're expecting to win. Base sides of Glasgow, regardless of talking about them, but it's So we say Glasgow, you're expected to win every single game, regardless you're playing Christ going to play East Fife or you're playing Barcelona. Do you know what I mean? You're expected to win.
Aye, like I said, if the boys said, I think we're going to get beat, we're not going to win the league if we get slaughtered. So I'm two minds with it. Maybe I know that Rangers give you media training, and I would be very surprised if Liverpool didn't. I'm sure they would do media training for the young boys, but you're not expecting to be asked questions like that when you're just breaking through the team. You're expecting to be asked serious questions rather than, of course you think you're going to win the league, because if you don't, then you've lost you've lost the whole point of being a Rangers player.
Oh, aye. But we all know our league's not the greatest, right? But see what's surprising, right? I'll stick by Klopp, right? You must have seen it during the week that he came out and said that he wants Gerrard to get the job after him if he's get sacked tomorrow or next 10 years, whatever.
Aye, I did see it.
But then he mentioned also. But Gerrard won't take it. Gerrard won't. For me personally, Gerrard won't take it unless he's got to prove himself at us first.
Has to prove himself at it.
Biggest job.
Gerrard has as much to lose in this as we've got. Gerrard's got to be a winner with Rangers. That's just the way it is, and that's good because Gerrard's whole life he's been under pressure. So he took on at the time probably the hardest job in world football, because Rangers had came back, and everybody kept saying who's going to take the next step, because Warburton I think to an extent did a really good job. I know people say never, but he did. He got us up, and things went wrong.
You know yourself, he said the first year at us, he had his honeymoon period.
That's it. But he's
obviously...
You're bringing Tavernier.
But he's now got a problem, right? And it's all Glasgow saying, do a job or go off the potty. He can't be second best again. It's as simple as that. And then he knows that. He knows that.
We'll see what happens, but it's... For me, it's a 50-51, I mean, but... It's I will get that under Gerrard, but there's still for me there's still a couple of positions that could be improved on.
Well,
for one, I still think we still need a centre forward.
As I said, I would go with that boy Lyndon Dykes. I don't think he's a world class player or anything, but
is he Scottish?
The two strikers, he was playing with Queen of South last year. The two strikers we've got, Defoe and Morelos, in my opinion, are fantastic. We just could be dealing with somebody that's a pain in the arse now and again. There's no fear to stick your boot in, and that boy would do that.
Mate, last week for the weekend against the Sheep, I thought Davis said that again. Davis was outstanding. I thought Barisic has a good game as well.
But that's what I was going to touch on with your point there. See, your point is, I think that Rangers need to give a few teams a real good doing, and that was the first one was Aberdeen, and we need to do the man came on doing.
We can't expect to do every single team in the league. Do you know what I mean? But there's going to be scrappy games that we're going to beat. We're going to get up to the likes of Ross County, get a 1-0 win or something.
Aye, and that's what...
We can't expect to do every team.
And that was my biggest problem, was consistency last year, which we've seen we're beating.
Home forms are problems. What we can go by, do you know what I mean? But I hope we go to Parkgate in December, I hope we be skipped the cunts. That's
what I'm saying, we need to give a few teams a doing. We need to.
Aye.
But no, good points, some really good points here.
We've got a few calls coming in for Fraser. We've got a few coming in, buddy. I appreciate your call, but it's a busy show.
I know, he's go right. It's on next weekend, right?
No hassle.
Drop me a message, I'll get it sorted for you. Was Kenny kicking that bird there for show down there? Aye, no worries.
Right, take care.
I'll drop my message, right?
I'll get something sorted for you, pal. Alright, cheers.
All the best. Cheers.
All the best.
Cheers, bye.
Before I forget, Will Fellows going on the bus is asking us if we're going to do a flag for the supporters bus. Everybody put in a donation. We'll come back to that in a wee second anyway. We'll come back to that. How have we got?
Stephen.
Alright, buddy. Aye, my name's Stephen, mate. I've not phoned in before. It's my first time phoning.
Brilliant, mate. Brilliant.
Aye, welcome on.
Stephen.
Welcome on, Stephen.
Where are you calling from?
Man.
Where are you from?
Ibrox, mate. I've literally just moved to Ibrox. I'm like 2 minutes away from the ground.
Aye, cool.
So we know where to go for a drink before the game's in?
Don't be pushing that to this up.
No bother.
I'll come in with the bottles of Land Lake and all that.
No, I'm no longer in the door, and I've just sat down. I've switched on a laptop and seen the wee shows. But I've not watched this one before, so I thought I'd tune in, man, and show some support.
Superb.
Aye, cheers. What do you think of it? Are you enjoying it?
Aye, I'm enjoying it so far, mate. He made a couple of good points on all, man. I agree, but I don't know your name, but the big guy with the dark jumper on.
Aye, that's me, Si.
Si, mate, hello, mate. Just a couple of points you've made about we're due to give a couple of teams a doing. I totally believe that, man. See, when that happened the other day against Aberdeen, I wasn't surprised at all. I think that's been coming for a while, man.
Aye.
And I think it's going to happen another couple of times and all. There's going to be a few teams that are going to get absolutely punished when they come to Ibrox. In Europe, I know, mate. I know what you're saying about you think Gerrard's got them playing better in Europe. I know exactly what you mean, but see the Europe thing, I think it's a case of like, see quite on you boys, not a lot of them are quite young as well. Like,
Yep.
playing in the league, most of the teams are the underdogs playing against us, but in Europe, especially the latter stages of the qualifiers and then the group stages, we're kind of underdogs, you know what I mean?
Aye.
I think maybe that's bringing out a better performance in them, my man. I don't know though.
Cool. Aye, no, good point. It's what I think with the European games is we've got a wee bit more freedom. And it's merit the teams are coming at us more. And at the same time, the teams are a similar level to us, so let's go head to head. We go at a square go. Whereas Aberdeen would have been quite happy. 3-0 down, they were happy to play 11 men behind the ball still. I mean, they've the interest in playing football. They just want to kill the game.
Yep.
So it's hard. I mean, it's hard to break teams down. It's alright. People saying it's easy. It's not. It's hard to break teams down.
It really is, man. I've just finished playing football the night, right? That's my first time in about 4 or 5 months. And even just a couple of months out, right? But running about and I'm like that, getting out of position and all that, and they're like, it's only a 7-a-side game, but even that, do you know what I mean? It reminded me of like, fuck me, football's no easy. You forget like all the stuff off the ball and all that, do you know what I mean? And we're shouting, calling all the names under the fucking.
But that's what makes football great. Everybody's got opinions. But listen, do us a wee favour, like and share the show and put it on the groups and all that. We're trying to make it bigger. That's what it's all about, and everybody's welcome on it.
No bother, mate. I didn't mean to swear there, sorry, I don't know.
No, you're alright. You're allowed to swear. So David, like you see, as long as you don't get yourself in trouble.
We've got a swear box in here.
You get sacked for work tomorrow. You're like, I'm a minister. I shouldn't have done it. The congregation's going to sack me. No, listen. It's all just a bit of banter. Thanks for calling us up. I appreciate it.
Cheers, Stephen.
No bother. I'll speak to you again, I'm sure, but I'll definitely spread the word, man. Good luck.
Don't be a stranger, mate. Don't be a stranger.
Aye.
No, not, mate. Cheers. All the best.
Catch you later, mate. All the best.
I'm just looking at. Cheers. I great reaction. I'm just like my pal Wolf's made a comment that London a cart horse nowhere near Rangers class. If he's a cart horse, then that's a major worry for Rangers because he tore us apart at Ibrox for half an hour in the game. So I'd like to see what would happen if a quality player played against us, because London Dykes tore us apart for about half an hour of the game easily, and the Rangers centre halves didn't know how to cope with him.
It caused a few problems,
I
right?
don't know what the cart horse thing keep finding. Unless you maybe watched it for a different stone for me, but when I watched it in the enclosure, it tore us apart. And he's got a lot to learn, the old boy's Australian apparently. I thought he was Scottish. I only guessed he was Scottish, but with that name, Landon, it could be Australian.
Caller coming in. Anybody post the last 3 digits?
84. Don't know.
Whoever that is, let us know.
You guys see if MD's phone number, we just need the last 3 digits, because it's maybe we've hard to explain to people, but we'll get all sorts of people messaging in, because we get it YouTube and we get the Facebook, and sometimes under me or there.
Lex Gillespie's calling in 446. That's Ibs there.
We've got 2 numbers up now. I can't take
Right,
the other.
406 is this one. Right, that's this. What is away?
He's away.
And I can't take the vote man because I don't know who it is.
Who was 406?
That was Lex Gillespie.
Lex, phone in again, mate. We miss you there. We miss you, but we'll catch up with you. We've got loads of shout outs as well. Everybody's on holidays, are these places? Hawaii? I feel so.
Hi Sandra, Kenny and Simon. Great show once again. Hope you have a good trip. Keep up the good work. Woody from Parkhead.
Aye, that's Woody gave us a donation. He gave us a donation in the Bristol a couple of days last week.
Billy Murray, 099.
Loads of numbers. What we're getting slowly, guys, now is we're getting a wee phone book, because Sandra, when she came onto the show, basically booted her arse and started saying things. Clean up, tidy up, get a phone. What do you mean you turn up 2 minutes before the show starts? And
I know, guys. You turn up 2 minutes before the show. Learn that, and that's how it works.
So that's how it started, slowly getting a wee bit better. And we started organising things proper, but it's taken a while. Loads and loads of feedback, guys. A lot of people missed it. They phoned a minute ago and they were all phoning at the same time. I'm not known people, but at the same time, sometimes you get a number up and you look away and it's gone. Just a quick one, Ball scene is one dimensional, but that's my point. I wouldn't play him every week, But every now and again, we're needing somebody that can just go up there and rough them up. And that's maybe the kind of guy we would need.
Fraser Clark says message him about next week, please.
Aye, later on, I can't multitask, man. It's bad enough trying to drink beer.
I'll go back away, guys, right?
But we'll sort that.
Good night, Robert MacArthur. He must be at his bed. Good night and God bless.
Aye.
Cheers, Robert.
New messages. There we go. Chris Turnbow, 7084.
That boy's nearly put his whole phone number.
I know.
Oh, that's 3 digits. That's he's got to start funny.
It's bad as Sean Maxwell once put his full house number up.
Did he?
Aye. You're going to get all the undesirables for
Just
you.
in case anybody doesn't know, guys, just to, because we're talking about it, don't put your full phone numbers up, or put your and never put personal details up. I know I say things like, I don't care, right? I'm daft. I tell people when I drink, no, I don't care, but don't do it unless I know Lex, we know you did. We'll try to tell you phone back again.
Lex Gillespie, just call
But
back.
don't post
please.
something and then say, oh, I didn't mean it, because if you put your address up or something like that, or your phone number up, people will see it. Aye, Lex, phone back, mate. We just missed you. We were saying,
Yep. Nick Brash, hello there, going lads.
Lots of people enjoying it tonight, the show. As I said, they were saying the next player, we hope to have one probably at Christmas time, and about then with Marvin. I think he'd be a big hit.
Aye, especially Christmas time.
Aye. I'm trying to do an interview with Thingy as well.
When I went to that Grand Old Opry, we passed Ibrox on Saturday and I seen Marvin Andrews outside Ibrox. He must have been there.
Aye, he would have been at the game,
Aye.
I'm trying to get an interview with John Fleck sorted as well now for the show and put it on at half time. I think that'd be quite good.
Kenneth, I'm looking forward to seeing the Teddy Bears back. There we go, 406, that's...
See, so organised.
There we go.
Is that Lex?
Yeah, it's Lex Gillespie.
Lex Gillespie, how you doing, mate? Si.
Hello, Si. Hello, Ken. How you doing?
How you doing, mate? All right. Thanks for phoning.
Aye, sound. Just a wee quick one. Doing a brilliant job, lads. I've always been I've been following the Bear for years. First with the Nitsdale or Europe. Always had a season ticket. Very Tory Glen True Blues and now. But the thing I find unsettling about is we've always had a brilliant away support. But see, when things don't go right at Ibrox, especially within the first 20 minutes, I think some of the supporters are dead fucking fickle, and
I agree with you.
And it gets a negative response off the players. I know we've done well the first part of the season, but see when it gets to the nitty gritty. I think some of the supporters should just fucking get behind the team, but if there's any negativity, just keep it for the fucking pub after the game, and then I don't know about your thoughts on it.
No, I agree with you 100%. Some of the comments, the problem you've got is in football, right? So you know the deal, Lex. People can shout what they want. Doesn't matter what you say. But sometimes I hear them. We've always got to have a scapegoat in the team. I don't like that. Big Barisic, he's proven them all wrong now. Big Barisic was a donkey, he was this and that. But do you know what? See when you come to Scotland, it's a hard league to play in. It's a hard team to play with Rangers because you can't get 6 months to settle down, and then he has a couple of bad games and he got on his back. So that's not going to make you a better player getting on a boy's back.
I know it busts my balls. I just see if, like say, I know I'm a season ticket holder in Copeland front, and I hear cunts all running about me. Sorry for swearing. I hear cunts all running. Fucking! If things aren't going right in the first 10 minutes, and they're fucking right down, it's as if they can't fucking talk in front of their wives, and that's the only vent that they've got. You know what I mean? Fucking calm down, man. It's only fucking 20 minutes into the fucking game.
I've seen it in games. I've seen it in games.
Give guys a fucking chance.
Aye.
They the criticism and the fucking and the louding or wherever we go after the game, but when you're at Ibrox Park, get behind your team 100%, and then if you've any criticism, do it in the pub after it.
Like I remember James Tavernier not long ago. In fact, you still get people to this day shouting where I sit, shouting, not like, "You're awful, Tavernier, you're awful, get him off the park." I mean, what does this guy need to do? You know what I mean? Some of the fans just I think they just like moaning.
Aye, I don't like it. I've got to be honest. Some of the things you hear them shouting as well, right?
It's a joke.
Sometimes you hear somebody shouting stuff and they're like, I'm not going to comment, I'm not going to repeat it, right? But you hear things, you go, that's. Here's an example, right? It was last season. I was at, I think it was Livingston. It was at, right? And somebody was screaming. Let me remember who the boy was. What's his name? The boy that left there just recently played with Liverpool. He was always getting injured. I'm terrible for remembering names. A young boy. He was always getting injured. I remember.
My mind's went blank now. Somebody will know.
Rossa. So right,
Jordan Rossa. That's it.
Rossa was playing, sorry, and we were going to make a sub, and the guy beside me screaming, "Send him off, ref! Send him off!" And he went in for a challenge. Send him off. Days off, favour. Send him off. If that boy hears that, how's that going to boost his confidence?
Mm-hmm.
A Rangers fan wants a Rangers player sent off.
No, sorry for putting a downer, but no, but we're on a good roll here, and it's not a negative spin, but even when things weren't kind of happening, although they were when we done the shaggers, there was still some cunts fucking moaning about me, and I'm going, what the fuck do you?
I know, murder.
I don't think
these cunts, know what I mean?
Although the only thing I will say, it's not really a new thing because during the 9-0 era and all that, I remember, I know a big guy, I don't know if he watches it, I know Parliament, Davy Allen, used to come in, I worked in McVitie's, and every Monday, didn't matter how good Rangers played during 9-0, it's not going to get any better, is it? It's fucking murder.
I know, I think it's just my mindset, innit?
Aye, I remember that, but it wasn't that bad, we won, but shite, can't get any worse.
I know. Listen, lads, thanks for your time.
Cheers, aye.
Fucking brilliant job.
Thanks, Lex.
Brilliant, cheers, and great supporters clubs you've been members of. I've been on all the ones you mentioned.
Good calling,
All
Good
guys.
calling, mate.
No, Europe with the two of them, two brilliant buses.
Aye.
Leave for the
great
quarry.
Great characters on them.
20 club.
20 club, sorry, aye. 20 club, aye.
John Mitchell runs it.
Aye.
John, you could do a show about him. Aye.
Thanks, mate. We are the people. Cheers, mate.
Cheers. Just laughing. You could do a show about John Mitchell alone. Good guy, though.
Brilliant.
Great character.
That's it, so about it.
Boy EC for YouTube says, can you phone back a wee minute if I got to ask something?
Nah, you need to put it on here, but can't you? We've got too many
ones. You
ones.
need to put it on the messages if you can.
Aye. We'll run it. Time's not on my side. It's a popular show.
I know.
People are swearing on the show. See the ones that are swearing on the page, guys. It doesn't bother me, right? But what I will say is, see, in the last couple of months, there's been a lot of younger people that have started watching the show, right? And I know, because I'm giving myself, I try and stop it. I'm not telling anybody not to do it, but what I'll say is, if you're writing it and all that kind of stuff, just bear in mind that there is younger ones starting to watch it. And judge for yourself if you want to do that to it. If people think I'm trying to watch my alarms, you know, I'm.
There's a caller 084. That is Chris Turnbull. You want to take it, guys?
Aye, if you know me.
Yep.
Hello, Chris.
Hello, Simon. How you doing?
Brilliant. The Bluebells are blue. How are you?
I'm fucking we are the people. Do you know what? I came into my work, finished about fucking 8 o'clock, switched on to this, first time caller, and I'm now on my fucking 9th sider, so welcome anyway.
Brilliant, man.
Scottish Borders and Gala Shields, and you've got me pissed tonight, so I'm blaming you guys, right? My point is, right, absolutely brilliant part. Some of the guys, but the previous caller just now hit a couple of nails in the head. My point is, somebody says it's not just about beating the Tims, the Mankey mob, the points. I think it might come down to that. But Richard Goff's comment earlier on, in his long-winded, to be fair, 12-minute speech press conference was about how they got pressure on the 9 in a row. And I agree with him. I think the Tims will feel the pressure if we keep the momentum going. Just wondering your thoughts on that, obviously. And I'm also nervous, not about the Tims, how we've responded to the plastic pitches this season has been brilliant.
Aye, I'll give you the two answers, and I'll let Kenny answer as well. It's twofold, right? And a lot of people won't agree with me this. I don't mind. I'll always give my opinion. It's twofold, right? When it comes to the Lennon one, right? Because it's all due to the fact that they had a better manager last season, right? Rodgers was a better manager, but
yeah.
While the Celtic fans turned on Lennon, because it'll be Lennon and it'll be Lywell, the two of them will get it. if we get the pressure on them, we get a good run, and that's why we should have beaten the Ibrox. If it goes that way, they will turn on Lennon big time. But at the same time, if it goes, there's nobody wants to get Celtic out of the line more than Lennon, and he wouldn't care how he won it. So from that point of view, it would depend on did we get the pressure on them. But they could fold. But that would be if the results go the right way. Because I don't see anybody doing us favours, you know what I mean? The decision we're seeing.
I think momentum is the thing, and we've got momentum at the moment. We've actually got momentum. Apart from the Tim game, we've got momentum, and we've got it there. The 5-0 against Aberdeen will be crucial.
Yeah.
And then, go away, grind the results away from home, and get that, and then fucking nail it at home.
1-0
and it is a fortress.
Yeah, to answer your other question, I don't think at any level, other than youth level, and even at that level, I'm not keen that should plastic pitches be allowed. I'm totally against them.
Yeah. And I think some of the guys are risking kind of injury and that kind of stuff. But the way I'm as I say, I'm a first time caller. I just wanted to put my name in. I came in, I was going to have a coffee, and I've had fucking 9 Strongbos. So I just wanted to give you guys a shout. Absolutely brilliant, Patter. And thanks very much for listening to us.
Cheers. No, not a problem. Call back anytime you want.
Thanks for the call.
Gallus, cheers, guys.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers. There's loads of feedback on the show as well.
A lot of people are coming on swearing, and a lot of people are not liking it, so
just kind of a watch, guys, when you're phoning in, because as Si said, there is younger guys out there and younger kids watching us at night.
See, the thing is, right, I've done the argument, and everybody knows I swear body, right? The problem is the show's getting really big, and as very big as it gets, do we want to alienate people who watch their kids watching it?
Exactly.
Maybe I sound like an old fancy. I'm trying to think what everybody else is thinking as well.
There's been Wayne's on doing their homework, and us has been on in the back.
Exactly. I mean,
watching it, you know.
I mean, it's maybe a mistake for people, but
I don't mind if it's certain words, but let's keep it to.
Totally.
Limit it, guys. Just limit it.
I don't know what to do. I'm just laughing. Sorry, and Sandra's saying about the Wednesday homework. Did anybody see that one on Facebook about the?
I come down the road.
The Wayne's homework. It was a question. I'm assuming it was history. Was it?
I don't know.
History or maybe biblical. I've only seen about it, and it was who was coming down the road.
Down the road.
That was funny. It's alright, Chris. It's alright. I know. Don't worry. It's not a case of I'm not getting people around and all that, but all I'm trying to do is keep everybody.
Let me tell you something as well, guys. I learned this for the Ibrox Radio as well. See, if you're swearing, people can report it, right? And that's how you get kicked. They'll get the page shut down.
There's a lot of people that'll go their way just to get us. But I do swear sometimes, so I don't want to be getting people around and they're like, well, what about everybody else? So just a wee bit of level on it, guys.
You just need to be.
Right, Mark Cyril. Hi, guys. Can I get a shout out for Lara Cyril? So hello there, Lara. How are you doing?
There's a few people asking about is it a plastic pitch. I don't know what like the pitch is. I don't care what it is. I don't think we should be playing professional football on pitches like that.
That's horrible.
And again, if anybody tells me I'm wrong, I get an opinion on it. Wolf, Billy Fletcher, they're all guys who go to all the games everywhere. Do you agree with me or disagree with me? I don't know, but football should be played on a grass pitch.
Of course.
Yeah, definitely.
And see if teams are saying they can't afford the pitch for whatever reason, well, they need to cut down on something else.
Should be professional.
They'll need to cut down because you've got to play the game. You should be playing the game in the same pitch, every team. Not the same pitch, the same style of pitch.
If you're a professional football club, you need to play on grass. That's where football was invented, on grass, no plastic.
We've got Scottish football. And back in the old days it was Red Ash and all that. Whiskey in the month, 5 on it again.
Whiskey in the month is slang.
Well, I'm not drinking it. Si will normally have a whiskey, but I'm cutting back.
It's Kenny's job and he's forgot it.
If I'm drunk, I'd never forget it, but I'm not drunk tonight, so I'm never drunk anyway, but you know what I mean. Sean, this bottle's...
The Wains are watching and Kenny's like... I know. Let's swear on the Wayne, Kenny's like, no, I'm going to get drunk now, but don't...
well, you don't swear, you know what I mean?
If there's any kids watching it.
This is not malt of the month, this is actual tea. But we just do it as a gimmick, okay? What a tea?
Give Sandra a beeper for the swearers.
It's actual apple juice.
The swearers already get it. Beep, 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 beep.
Size having an apple juice. There we go.
Good night, Alan Simpson. Good night.
Sober up to, I'm telling you.
Can't remember of November.
We should invent bluegrass, said Elvis.
Oh aye, that'd be good.
Oh no, it was the said it. We should invent bluegrass.
A few people get bluegrass out in Larkhull, believe it.
Have you?
Aye.
Alright.
Aye. You know you get the. I need to try and get pictures. Somebody sent a picture in us once. Now you get the AstroTurf. This was actual blue.
No, I know the first person ever done it.
Because they don't like green.
The anno was Tommy Roger that used to own Annie Miller's. Old Tommy.
Aye.
He tried to grow bluegrass, but it didn't work because I remember the story follow about it.
I thought it was a joke.
You're talking about Larkhull. The last time I was in Larkhull, you're just laughing about the fact it was. I was there and I seen the guy and said, "What's that noise? Is that a flip band coming down the road?" It was full blast. And they went, "What do you mean?" I went, "It's a flip band." They went, "No, that's ice cream van."
But they've changed it. Remember the subway in Larkhull was green, the green sign.
Anyway,
They changed it to blue.
the Queen.
They changed that to blue as well.
And a personal one tonight, as I said, dedicating the show to Ralph Dot
To Ralph Dot,
and the family, all good people.
never forgotten.
Yep.
Loads of great shout outs. Now they're coming from everywhere.
You're listening for Deepest Darkest Leicester. That's you, Kenneth here. How you doing?
We love your cheese.
Aye, nice place, Leicester.
Anne Murphy, she likes a good whiskey.
Oh, aye. So do we.
Right. John Jack says go to Larkhull Loyal.
Aye, no, a good place. It's a great, you get a great debate.
Cody McMurtry says, class show guys, keep it up. Night night.
Thanks, Paul.
Lewis McQuillan, the Queen, with a toast.
We'll probably quickly get time for one more caller if anybody does want to call in.
Yep.
But just let me recap everything tonight because we'll forget. We're going to try and have that more time and we'll probably finish at 25 tonight because we started a wee bit late because I wanted to leave a picture of Ralph up. Just let people see it, that was all. But so we'll probably finish at 25 but it'll be a bit sharpish. We're not going to go on to the early hours. So a wee reminder, we're going to be having the Christmas night out. And it's going to be advertised as on next week.
That'll be good.
First come, first serve.
Yep.
I think the pop was between 100 and 150. Nacho Novo's bar, Duke Street.
He'll be there in attendance as well, won't he? Or will he be?
Aye, that's what I'm saying.
Aye.
That's what we're gonna do.
That's even better for everybody, aye.
Hello, it's Stuart Denham for California. Hello there.
Yep.
Alex Hutton, Subway sign in Larkhull is black.
Aye, they've changed it to black. Aye, they changed it, aye.
I thought it was blue.
I thought they changed it to blue, that was my mistake, but
Well,
they've changed
it's
it to took the green away for it anyway.
Steph Currup, good show lads. Highest scorer, Morelos or Defoe this season? Should we get Sean Maxwell? Call.
Aye, go for it.
Sean, how you doing?
Whiskey, we can't really say no.
So you still drinking the whiskey, Sean?
Ah, good stuff, man. Kenny, I was new on the show on Sunday, was I?
Were you that drunk?
Aye.
I'm not going to tell you what you said on the show, Sean. I'll leave it for another night. Just listen back. It's terrible.
Alright, I wasn't on then.
I'm only winding you up, mate. You weren't on. I thought something happened to you because normally you're always on.
No, I can't remember getting here on Sunday.
Good night then.
I woke up in my bed, man. What the fucking can't remember getting on.
Oh, well, it must have been a good night for you to tune or something.
No, it could have been a fucking. Say that again, sorry.
Well, something was just. Where were you?
I was in the county house.
The count house.
Aye. You like the old cheap?
But I can't remember leaving it.
It's a good night, mate.
It could be worse. I could have woke up in a police station, so it's not all that bad.
Aye.
Aye. Well,
So, but I think the game on Sunday there was some game, man. But I'm going for 2-1 on Thursday, especially with it being on a plastic pitch. You never get a great game on plastic pitches.
Aye, no, I agree with you. I just don't like them, I think. Even the players are imagining that it's in people's minds that they're going to get injured, or they could get injured, and there's big games coming up.
it's horrible.
And I think I don't like the speed of the game either. It changes what I'm used to watching, so I'm not a fan at all.
See if you're a goalkeeper or not.
Don't get. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just saying if you're a goalkeeper or not, Sean, it's sore. I mean,
Aye, definitely.
it's sore in the knees.
Kenny, I heard something on the news years ago about it. Something about the black stuff. If it gets in your eyes and all, it might cause cancer.
In America, see in America, I've done studies with it, right? And see the wee bit pellets you see, that's actually all tires, right? And if that people and certain players in America has been tested for several blood cancers and stuff like that, right? And they believe, the Americans, they believe that it's linked to this these plastic pitches. And there's a few lawsuits getting carried out there as well as we speak.
Is that right?
Aye. If you look it up, it's mental.
Who told you this?
It was on it was on one of the I think it was on Talk Sport. It was a lassie. It was playing in America, a boy or a lass, whatever it was, and they believe that their son.
Wasn't that on Brazil, was it?
No, it wasn't Alan Brazil. He's always drunk.
There's a reason he's going like that, wanker.
No, I think it was on J. Spain Hawkins or whatever his name was.
Aye, hospital.
Aye. It was one of the shows anyway. And
Jacobs.
they do believe that something there's a link to that and to some sort of cancers as well.
Everybody just like, there's nobody that wrote the show tonight that like plastic pitches.
No, plastic pitches are horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
It's like plastic tumblers at beer. We don't like game day, we. In pubs.
Oh, I hate, that's my pet hate in the world is plastic tumblers.
Kills it.
Plastic tumblers are another thing for another night. But no, a good call, Sean, I've not got much time.
Aye,
We're going in a minute.
definitely, but the plastic pitches should be banned anyway, especially in the top leagues.
Nah, of course, you're professionals, that's it.
I think they're alright for training on for kids and all that, like, so just getting the ball bounce about, but that's about it.
Definitely, agree.
Aye, but listen, we need to watch time. We've got about 4 minutes left in a minute. You just quite let it run.
I need worries, guys, and I'll have a good show. Down another whiskey, Si.
I don't know if I've got to my bed yet. I've got to time in the morning. I've got to Switzerland in the morning.
Alright. You'll have a few whiskies earlier then, man.
Well,
I'm away for 3 days, of course.
if it doesn't feel well, I'm going to take his place, Sean, right?
If anybody sees us early, he's a wee shit.
He'll be alright, don't you worry.
But good to
Right, I'll
catch up
see you
with the
later
boys.
anyway, and cheers for a good show.
Sean, all the best. Speak to you soon, mate.
Right, cheers, mate. Bye.
Cheers, Sean. Bye-bye.
So loads of the feedback as well there, guys.
John Jack says, remember back in the 90s, Stepic was advertising for employees on the front window, assigned part-time vacancy, Saturday, Sunday, 16 hours. Oh,
I know, that's probably true.
Catholics need not apply.
That's probably
Billy
true. Then.
Fletcher says, see you in Burnside.
Aye, see you there, Billy. There's loads going on.
Size
All the
round.
Bears, tell me if I'm right, guys. All the Bears are, I think, are on Section B.
The more you go,
Aye, they're all going to Section B. All that way to see a game of football in the Airdrie end.
Section B.
Aye, it's an old joke. No, I think we're on the Section B or the main stand. So if anybody's going, still to get a ticket. Section B is definitely the area that I know that people are
Yep.
going to be at.
That'll be good. That'll be good.
Guys, have you reminded about the wee bit of merchandise? We've got the stickers and the big stick, the car stickers. What do we call these? What are these for? These are just for
bigger
the
the vans
big,
and
for vans and things like that. If you know somebody with a massive feed, we've got them guys, and you can give us a shout about them and get them. We'll get them out to you. It's $2.50. But what we'll try to do is
3 ones and a fiver.
it's $2.50 for the wee ones, a $5 for the big ones, and the reason for that, it's costing quite a lot of money. They're waterproof and all that reason. We got a load of them done, and I'm not wanting anybody to pocket things like that. So to give them away for nothing just basically it would cost us too much money. It'd be crazy, and they're really, really good quality.
And just before we wrap things up,
I'm on your scooter, right, Billy? I've got. I'm saying I've got one. It's my pal Billy. I've got one. If you want one, I put for the helmets. We're putting them in the helmets.
just before we wrap things up as well, I had to say it again. Still spaces on the bus. Gers TV's bus to Rotterdam as, and anybody that's on the feed that's wondering what the details are, you can pay a deposit, preferably £70, get your name down, non-refundable. Drop us a wee PM, we'll get you on the bus. It's going to be good. We're going to be staying all night there as well, back on the Friday. So, no, people keep asking if you get tickets. We have no tickets. It's just the bus going over to Amsterdam, staying in Amsterdam.
We don't know what's going to happen.
We don't know. Things could change, but we've got nothing so far.
Stories at final by that time. I'm not. They're kind of boycotting the games and all that, and they're phoning out with their club.
Well,
so they might give me their tickets at Mendel.
But we're going to be a good trip anyway. If you want any information, or you need any questions answered, please drop us a PM, guys. That's
Natalie Patterson, you have to message the page with your address.
I'll send you a
get one
message,
out to
Natalie.
you.
Aye, because I was talking to her at the weekend. I'll get you one if you give me a mention. Send me a message, Natalie, and I'll give you one. I'll get it sorted for you. I'll meet you in the pub or something, because I'll be doing it naturally, book some stuff if that's what you think. Billy Russell, I'm going to meet you the weekend, bro, and we'll get yours sorted for the scooters. I'll get one for all the boys, because we might be starting a scooter club up soon.
Good.
So, it's plenty. That's what it's all for, but
Yep.
we're just trying to get it sorted to the guys, because we know why I buy stuff and it costs us money, and then we're trying to fundraise, not again, it's going on in circles.
In the village in Carfin.
Aye, that's a song.
Alright, okay.
It's actually a poem.
I was going to say.
There's lived a Mr. Patrick lass. It's
Aye.
the village of
Ian
the village of
Lass.
Carfin, the village of Larkhall.
And at all, when you get drunk, the wrong bus had landed in Lark.
No, they're fun. They're fun, the wheelchairs as well. See what you're saying there. I'm only saying they're car stickers because that's what they're called. They'll fit, Sandra. They'll fit.
Yeah,
they'll
definitely. They fit anything. Fit scooter, bike, whatever. The smaller ones are 3.5 inches.
Aye,
And the bigger ones are 10 inches.
Bus shelters.
Yeah.
For the wee boys at
If
If any of the
Westbrook.
guys in the disabled section want them, well, if they let me know one of the games, we'll actually come down and we'll just give them to them. Do you know what I mean? Done with.
Aye.
But I need to know when. I need to know when to meet. He's not that. But aye, we'll go in there.
Right, that was James Palmer. Aye, good boy. Now you can have one for that, definitely.
Again, I mean, I don't look at it as like some people say about wheelchairs and all that. I know a lot of guys are disabled and all that. To me, that's just a guy in a chair or whatever with a disability. Yeah, it's just everybody's a bear to me. I don't mind, and I've got a lot of pals. Some of my pals, some of the jokes they tell you about each other and all that, the blind section and all that. Whatever, if you want a sticker, there's one there for you. We'll get them, and they fit and everything.
And a lot of people are asking about the tickets. How can they get the tickets for the Christmas
The
night?
Christmas night out, well,
Day for
tickets.
next week.
We'll have that'll be the main thing next week. We'll have it already because we'll have the tickets getting ready to get printed. I'll be first come first served. I want to sell out, and we'll probably with the money where he's just buy toys again for the kids, and that'll be the Christmas toys.
Yeah.
And if anybody's got a better idea, fine. But I think it'd be good to just.
Aye, but at the same time, they get loads of toys at Christmas. I think maybe they can put money towards the machines that they need. Remember the lassie said that the last time?
What we'll do is we'll just meet the lassie and we'll just ask him about it.
Ah, whatever they want. Mm-hmm.
We'll bring the lassie along, she'll tell us what today.
It's always a good cause, no matter what it's going into.
Of course, aye,
In the hospital, it's good.
Aye, that's the idea.
Aye.
Like
Yeah.
your Emma says
Emma's
she's
up here,
putting
I don't
the
know.
sticker. She's
Aye.
putting the sticker in the range room.
I'll get you a big one, Emma. That's my daughter, that's my mini me.
Right in the future, well.
And she's just ready to give birth in 2 months now.
She's not that long to go then.
Fred Perry's never it ordered. You name it, for it's a wee boy we're going to have, so we're going to get stuck. I'll get a big one, don't worry. Don't
Si will be babysitting every Tuesday night.
No, that's wee guy's going
Right here.
This wee guy's going to keep me alive, man, seriously. I'm going to take him everywhere.
Something to offer.
Aye, I'm telling you, the wee guys were booking trips to London, Derry. And he's
Paying for the season
wee
ticket.
man's not even born yet, and I'm going like that, let's go, I'm telling you, sidies and everything.
Paying for the season ticket.
She's
Oh,
sitting
aye.
there going, oh no.
There you go, 7 weeks, and then my wee pal will be there, and that'll be it.
That's it. Good stuff.
And news recruit. A membership form to join the lodge, you know that.
Right, Sean Maxwell says a sticker on Celtic Park.
Oh, aye.
People can do what they want with them, we'll give you stickers, put them whenever you want. We're trying to, I would rather they were in the, do you know what, I really don't care. Put them on motors and all that and enjoy it.
Got a funny feeling we're going to be going to toilets and pubs and we're going to be on the doors of the toilets.
We've loads of places. My pal Stephen's just appeared there, Stephen Mallory. Great guy. Stephen's like, honestly,
Keep up the
lovely
good,
guy.
great work, guys. Looking for a sticker for my hut.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what that's meant
I
to
know.
be.
Thomas Dixon.
I don't know what that means.
No, neither do I. Is it a man hut?
Man, aye, why'd that
I was trying to refrain from swearing maybe, I don't know.
yeah,
3 stars.
We were all panicking in case you see the word and it was a word we didn't know what to say.
Billy Murray says, great show, guys.
Aye, it's just all we're trying. We always want to promote Rangers and everything else. Guys, remember it's unofficial, right? Some people have been asking the last. It's got so big in the last couple of months, and people ask questions. We're unofficial, right? We're an unofficial thing, so don't worry.
Before I forget, somebody's just messaged me privately, right? The fan zone. Have you got information on the fan zone? It's one of the guys that's wanting to go on the bus.
What fan zone?
Fan zone in Amsterdam.
Ah, that's months away, man.
I know, but
There's
it's not.
gonna-
It's
there's-
pubs in it, pubs and clubs.
There's going to be 3 venues, I believe, that are going to show the game.
Mm-hmm.
And there'll be loads of places.
Aye.
I think we'll have a game in Grasshopper as well.
Aye.
There's a place called the Old Sailor. You like that?
Is
You
that
like,
what-
the Old Sailors?
Is that one of the ones that's at Waterloo I met you in last week?
Aye, sorry, I get it. I get now why it's been.
Aye.
I'm catching up
We
as
see
well.
it
Right?
now.
I see why people read that. See, the thing is, I'm going to jump in with this, right?
Alright, I see it.
Guys, I'm not telling people what to do in life and everything else. Up until the 80s, Celtic fans were always called the Huns, and always will be. And it was because they did a Nazi flag and supporting the Nazis, and that was up in Celtic Park Stadium. And Celtic were always called the Huns because they supported Ireland and they were against Britain in the First and Second World War. They've always been the Huns and always will be. And the two Celtic fanzines in the 80s started trying to call us the Huns, and now we've got people using the word. A Hun is not a Rangers fan, never has been, never will be. A Hun is if somebody tells me they've got a Hun, that tells me they've got a Celtic cut, because that's what they were always called. They were known as a Huns, and that's how you get the song. I'm going to forget the song now.
I don't get that. Calling yourself
a song you get.
And tell the Huns will be on away.
I get tell the Huns what you're going to be, but you also get the song by No Fenian Hun for we were mastered. Right? That's the words, and people think it was No Fenian one. It's No Fenian Hun, because the Fenians and the Huns are the same thing. It's anti-British people. Fenians are like neo-Nazis anyway. They're the same
Germans.
thing. And that's what it is. It's a wee history lesson, guys. Don't call yourself a Hun.
Nah.
That is a derogatory term for Irish Republicans. And they always have been Huns and they always will be Huns. So if you've got a Hun hut, I'm not beginning it, I'll tell you that.
Call it the bear hut.
Don't let Celtic propaganda change things, because see in 50 years time they'll be using the word pedo and telling people it wasn't the name that done it. That's how they work, that's how they live. They filled the U-boats by night, correct? That's the same people. Hence why we sing it. Guys are all saying it now, right?
Yep.
Hence why we've got the word banned. Right. We're not saying it now. I don't know what else Emma's on it, but was that mean? Who's Milan?
Hans is also in Milan.
Where's that? Don't know, Emma. What are you talking about? But aye, guys, that's all it is. If anybody has maybe been carried away with Celtic propaganda, they started changing the words in the 80s when the fanzines era boomed, and everything they done was constantly using that word to change it to us. Never forget that. That's what propaganda. That's how important propaganda is. That's why the loyalist community, all the political parties at one time, all the things that they done wrong, right? There's one thing they done right. They made an agreement. Every political party, when they use the word Sinn Féin, it's Sinn Féin IRA. So even if they didn't like each other, every loyalist political party always says Sinn Féin IRA. It was the one agreement that never changed, and that meant that people done with just that. They start using that term. That's propaganda. That's plain propaganda back. So that's my wee history lesson for tonight, guys. The Huns will always be Celtic.
Thomas Dixon says, apologies, Bears, the Newton Cafe, brunch bar.
No, I'm not going to guy, just
Kenneth Young says, that's good, Si. Teach your younger members our history.
Aye, I'm not going to boy because he's maybe young and doesn't know, but that's how they operate. They change the words, and one day it'll be we one of the pedos and all that. You know what I mean?
We got called Huns by English press after trip to England, said Chris Turnbull.
Aye, well, I don't care if the English press called us that. They can call us what they want. 20 years before it, you'll find that Celtic fans were getting called it. You might be right. That's a point.
Hunter clan is stronger than Ulster, whatever that is. Jack Hunter.
I'm getting mixed up now, but we're going on about Hunters.
I keep the Hinklery interacting with each
We're going into the history channel now.
I think what's happening is some because the stars are mixing letters again. I'm not that. It was the word Hunter. A few of the guys were getting offended by it, and I was explaining why they were getting offended by it.
Emma says, where do you learn all this stuff?
Listen, Emma, this is why your dad's on the show doing this. I've got it right, don't worry about it. I used to tell you all these wee stories when you were a baby, don't forget that. Buffalo Bill, that's the one you should all be talking about. Right?
Talking about Buffalo Bill, we'll be talking about Buffalo Bill, we're talking about the film every other Saturday.
We'll end up with Lulu Sooners.
She'll end up on the show.
With a accordion band again.
Two bands in here next Tuesday, we've got bands playing on the show.
But there's loads happening, guys. I saw at Gers TV. We're going to close in about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So just maybe 8 minutes to remind them about.
No, that was just about the tickets.
Christmas night out.
The Christmas night out, the bus, we've done it all there.
Before I forget, Emma, it's laughing away. Emma, my daughter, she does a bit of the singing. She's not been doing it now because she's having a baby. Emma's going to do a wee half-hour set for us in Nachos Pub. If she doesn't know this, she knows now. She's going to do some party tunes for us, so she'll be there as well. God, who's watching the baby? I love the way you've got babysitters already and it means no born. But aye, loads happening, guys. But I just want to thank everybody that's interacted tonight because the party's been brilliant. See now that we can read it all, it's funny. And they're phoning for Holland, they're phoning for California, they're phoning, texting, everything. It's just coming in. Oh yeah, loads of Ulster Bears, loads of local people. The stickers are going to go everywhere, guys. Just interact. Sandra's dealing with it. And if she misses your message, send it again.
I'm actually up to date with everybody that's applied for a sticker has actually all got theirs apart for the 2 of the day.
But what I'm saying is it needs to be a private message for you to get
private
it.
message for me to get it. Don't put your details on the page.
Aye. Right, well, I'll hopefully a free bar. Aye, the reason I'm saying
the
reason I'm saying a private message, people just think that's a private message on here. No, that love about. Normally we'll get 30,000 viewers by the end of the week, so it's hard to go back and look at finding things. So it's too much.
And people will post after maybe, you know yourself, Sandra, Si will know. People post maybe 2 days later and say, "Did you get my message? I was watching you," and they think it's live. It's not live. PM the page, and it's the best way to do it.
James Palmer saying congratulations on having a baby. It's no baby, I'm not that fat, it's essentially a beard belly.
He's been pregnant for the last 10 years. The last 10 years, like me or not, I need to go to the gym.
Si's going to be the grander, he's grander, Si.
Listen guys, his battle's brilliant, everybody contributing. See when you like share, that makes it bigger. And that's what makes it all the important. If you can keep doing it, the one we didn't realise recently was groups.
That's right, we've just recently, the night we've not done it as much, we should be sharing to groups. We'll do it again next week and get our numbers back up.
Groups, and guys, see if you can all do one favour for us. I don't know how I'm going to do this yet, but I need to get bigger on YouTube. So if we can start to get people helping us, where we could see if we get a wee team of 4 or 5 that could help us for a week, just getting people to like YouTube and subscribe, that would be massive for us. But I don't know if we can get 4 or 5 people off to do it, but if you could, it'd be fantastic, and that would be much appreciated.
Martin Edwards, if you've got a great idea, contact us. He's got a great idea for next week.
Oh right, aye, yeah, that's right.
Have a safe journey, Si and Kenny. Best couch football show since the Baddie and the Skinner.
Guys, it's great, man. I like all it.
Love the mod patter. Well done, the Gers. Keeping us Bears up to speed. Well done, Gers TV. Keeping us Bears up to speed.
Aye, there's a good point there. I don't know who the boy Mally 13 is, but the boy CJ Novo, he's not everybody's cup of tea, but I'll give you guys you right. He's got 35,000 viewers on that page, so
fair play him.
Aye, fair play. But I've seen a lot of people be negative. The old guys get jealous, saying.
Aye, there's always jealousy.
Some amount of viewers, so you give him credit.
Somebody's doing well, give him credit.
I don't know who the boy Mally 13 is, so somebody send me a link, whoever that is. But we can't link up, we've linked up. This is what we're doing. This is a show. It's me, Kenny, Sandra and Davey. That's it. We're in me clique, and our clique involves every Rangers fan.
About us joining you next week.
Aye.
Back Brothers. Well, that's Fraser Clark.
Aye, I know, we'll get that, don't worry about it. We'll sort it out. We'll get it back to you guys. I think that's such a bit finished.
Yep, definitely.
Aye, it's been a good show. Thanks everybody, enjoyed it tonight.
Yep.
And super duper.
Aye, we'll get 3 flags here, right? I want to pull 2 of them out. The reason I'm going to do this is just see the affiliate that we said the night show was dedicated to a guy who's a loyal man and a great Rangers man and a friend to me and Kenny. Ralph Dot.
Ralph, to you, mate.
All the best, pal. One day you'll meet again, that's the way I look at it in life.
Yep.
So Gers TV, guys. Like, share, subscribe. If you love us, do it 10 times. If you hate us, you're one of the monkey mob. You do that already. You share it a million times for us. Thank you very much. Thanks to Kenny, thanks to Sandra, and thanks to your man.
And always remember, guys.
Davey, who's doing stuff in the background.
We are
the people.